looks like we're getting live. We got yellow health, and we are at full power. Alright, everybody, and welcome to Saturday's stream of RogueTech. Happy you could all join me for today. We're getting right back into Sledge's Hammers, and today I actually had an opportunity to take a quick glance to see how we were doing from last week, and oh boy, it is not spectacular. Unfortunately, I believe last time we lost a catapult, so we're down to a commando, a Jenner, a Vindicator with an AC-20, and the normal crab that we have, which is a fairly decent crab, admittedly, but it's not, well, a universe-breaking one. So we're in a little bit of a bind. Now, luckily, we do have enough cash in order to take us into the next month when the Sentinel, which is our commando, will be completed. However, until then, I'd like to get in a couple of more missions, and I checked out the command center a little bit, and we do have a few that we can select from. So we're going to pick up Vanguard right away to start with today. I'm going to go... I keep waffling back and forth between going max payment and max salvage on this mission, because it is a 313, and it is a half skull, so we could run into some interesting stuff. Hello, Raider. Hello, Josh. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could join us for this one. So what do you guys think? Do you think we should go maximum payment or maximum salvage on this? I'm heavily leaning towards salvage, if I'm completely honest. I much prefer it, and also the max payment is 289,000. You increase that by 30-ish%, and you're making 400 or so thousand. That would get us past another month, but stuff. Yeah, Raider gets me. He's like, I want salvage too. We still don't have the Sentinel done yet. And, hey, Maverick, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join. So we still don't have our third mech yet. We are still waiting on that for a little while. And Josh is on board with this as well. Alright, so we have a consensus at this point. So we're not done with the commando just yet, so it is going to be a 3-mech assault. However, because we're doing a half-skull base assault, or base defense, I think we can take it with 3 mechs. And so that's what we're going to do. So we're taking Sledge in the Crab, Mummy Bear rocking the Enforcer with the AC-20, and Whisper in the Jenner. And hopefully this will be enough firepower for us to actually get things started. And while that's loading up real quick, I'm going to come over here to my Discord, and I'm going to generate another invite. Just to make sure, we're going to post it up in chat right now. If you're not a part of the Discord, here's the link to get to it. And you are all, of course, invited, although I know there are several of you who are already a member of it. But just want to make sure that it's out there so that everybody's got access to it. And this time I've set it up so that there's no annoying sound bug every single time someone triggers me. Well, it's almost 300,000, Maverick, but yeah, only 200k is a little bit low. Hello, Gravemind. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. So... we have a small but disguised, or disused. Oh, so it's not even going to be actually used. It's just empty. There may not actually be turrets here. That would be tragic, because having turrets is incredibly useful and fun.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, we've got enemy contacts already. Is this the mountain base? Ah, we've got supporting mech forces. This is the mountain base. We're back here once again. So we've got a Free World League detachment, House of Merrick, coming in with their Hunchback and a Vindicator. And is that it? That's kind of disappointing. Although it looks like... is the base already online? No, there's no turrets yet. Oh, if they get here, there'll be turrets. I get you. Yeah, it's this map again. Remember where we, well, got our catapult utterly annihilated and had a massive duel going on for most of it? So let's get Whisper on the move, I think. Yeah, we don't want to be caught sitting still. That would just be terrible. We'll get up to a maximum sprint. Can I get a maximum sprint in cover? Not really. Sort of. That'll be good enough. Give us views aiming on down. We've got 3 targets so far on sensors. If that's all that ends up becoming the only targets, then we're good. Alrighty, so unknown target moving up, but not in range. Hopefully they won't see our buddies, because I think our buddies are currently carrying all the codes for the turrets, and I would like to have turrets back online because they're incredibly useful and powerful. So one moving right up direct. Are we going to be able to see it? Not quite. Okay, so they are going to move forward, and we're not going to get any actual signs of the enemy, which is perfectly fine for the first turn. It'll allow us to get up to speed, allow us to be maneuverable and aggressive, and hopefully also not blocking the road for our friends. So zip on forward. He's got, I believe we put a supercharger in this, and a pair of arc welders. With 2 other Merrick units, there's probably some reinforcements. Oh yeah, for sure. The reinforcements will show up turn 3 or 4, something like that, and they will show up as usual. Normally there's about 3 lances on one of these assaults at the very least, so we should be able to deal with them, hopefully, because it is a 1 skull mission. And I don't think this is against clans, so there's that too. So as long as we don't have to fight the clans, we can be much safer. Alright, they are safely behind our lines, so... we get to go first again. Interesting. Sprint, maximum speed. Get into the back. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hi! We've got a Locust, 2 Locusts, a 3V and a 1C. The 3V is more dangerous, and they're both... oh no, this one we have a slightly better shot on. So I'm going to shoot at the 1V, just because we want to be able to kill all of them. Wow, you hit once. Twice. Okay, the medium pulse got a little bit on there, but that was pretty bad, actually, for all the fire that we put down on it. And the reason why we're targeting the 1V, even though the 3V is more dangerous, is because you get a 10% cash bonus for wiping out this initial group, so we may as well try. And at the end of the day, it's not going to be big. Okay, a Wasp is great. That's what, 1 medium laser? Oh, it's the SRM2 version. So are you a Super Wasp? Because I seem to recall there's a Super Wasp that has a supercharger as well as a single medium laser and an SRM2. The SRM2 in the... I remember using one of these things in my Megamech game, and we ended up putting smoke SRM rounds into it just to give us a little bit of extra protection. Alright, they're already opening fire on the buildings. Now, it has come to my attention that in order to get them to stop doing this, we need to attack them. And that's pretty much the basic way that you handle it. As long as you've attacked them, they will target the... they will target you first. So we've got a Wasp, a Locust 1V. Am I missing? Oh no, they all moved up. Okay. So that's the 3V, that's the 1V, that's the Wasp, and we don't know which you are yet. That's not a lot of firepower. But do I want... I really don't want to risk my back armor that much. Because we really... I don't think we can quite afford it. Gonna get a slightly different angle? Not looking great. He is going to be the easiest target because he's got the least amount of evasion. I just don't want to reveal my back to him. So we'll come over here, turning a little bit. That'll still give them an opportunity to get behind me. But hopefully we'll be able to avoid too much damage. Okay, we managed to blow off his arm. That's going to work out quite nicely. And not unsteady. I was kind of hoping for the unsteady so that Mummy Bear could come in and deal a lot of damage. The turrets are online. Excellent. Okay, so we're just going to reserve them. We're going to let the turrets open fire. If anybody so much as plinks at the Wasp, but the Locust, they should hopefully be able to make it so that he's unsteady. So a couple of missiles coming in down, not connecting. He's only got an LRM-20, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Haywired, impaired cooling, and everything else to go with it. There is not much left to this mech. It's only got about 13 health left, but is very much no longer evasive. So we'll come in and we'll clean it up. There's no reason not to. We need a forward shot on it to make sure we hit the CT. So we'll come right over the rough terrain, aim dead center. I think we turn off the medium lasers. We don't want the heat to spiral too high. And a single AC-20 shell to the torso ought to be able to take care of him. Oh, it absolutely did. Now, it may have been better to use the medium lasers. He only had 13 health, and that would save us the recoil. But AC-20s are just so incredibly satisfying to use. So we got a Commando 1A. You are not the SRM Commando, right? No, you're a large laser rocket launcher. Okay. That's not terrible. And you targeted the Hunchback, which, admittedly, the Hunchback is somewhat vulnerable at the moment. Alright, it's up to us to get on the move. We can actually punch this one. Oh, that's more than a little ridiculous. Let's get high speed, get right up behind him. And, oh, do I have the shot? Gotta make sure that we got the shot. We do, it's just not very good accuracy, but that's fine. Keep our evasion going, keep it high speed, and blast him through his rear armor a bit. Oh, we got lots of orange numbers. We blew off an arm. And 20 health in the CT left, and he's taken a pilot injury because we blew off the torso. So already that Locust is having a bad day. Also, we've made sure that he won't attack the building. The Wasp is moving up. Wasp is going to... nothing? I don't think he can see anything from there. And then we'll reserve down. We'll let the turrets do some work. Locust poking forward, opening fire with his medium laser. A little bit of damage on the crab. He missed with the medium laser, but the machine guns managed to dent the paint a little bit. And he kept his evasion problems reserved down. Let the turrets get involved. We want to be able to clean up on them. Ooh, structure exposed already. So he's having a bad day. And the Vindicator turning to come right back out in the fight. Firing a couple of long-range missiles. And no real connection. What do you have? You should have a PPC. Use that. Okay, excellent. So we've got a sensor lock going down on the Locust, so it will be much more vulnerable. And again, that MRM turret with the Haywire missile just drilling into people. 6 health remaining. That's a bit of a waste, because now we're going to have to actually spend something on it. Oh, come on, you just need 6 health. Please? If he survives this, I'm going to be surprised and annoyed. But no, he ejected. Okay, that'll be most of a mech. So that'll be a fusion core there too. And now we can focus on the next two groups of units that will get right behind this commando, it looks like. Am I actually in the back arc if I do this? Oh, we most certainly are. So rush right in here. Let's get involved with this commando. Both autocannons hit him. Didn't manage to center him, but then all the lasers and everything else came in, and that's a commando down. We've got just the Wasp to take care of. I don't think Mummy Bear is going to be able to kill it, just because I don't think her AC-20 is going to hit it. It's got a 33% chance, so not exactly brilliant. And with this, we'll be able to start our wheeling movement back towards the main base. We're going to turn off the AC-20, give it an opportunity to recoil, and we'll fire just the medium lasers. Oh, wow, all of them hitting. That's really good. Maybe we should have tried the AC-20. So 3 good hits from the medium lasers with only a 40% chance. And we've got reinforcements dropping in on the other side. Now we've got turrets and we've got the Vindicator right in position already to deal with it. We've got 2 medium mechs that just dropped down. But the Wasp is going to move first. And opening fire on the Vindicator. But the Vindicator's, the Vindicator's going to be moving up. Not a Vindicator, it's an Enforcer. I'm too confused with the initial lance. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got an Urban Mech, R60C, so that's a single AC-10. We've got the Panther, which is a bad Panther. It's a Pirate Panther. A 4H is a lot of rocket launchers and a pair of medium lasers. Again, not super dangerous. And then we've got our Unknown. Alright, so currently we're looking at a whole bunch of lights. So where are the rest of them? Ah, that's got to be these vehicles are probably our mediums moving up. So let's get Whisper on the move. And if I can get Whisper in back behind this guy. No, it looks like he's backed himself into a corner. Huh, interesting. If I just aimed right at him, I've got a halfway decent chance of just boring through him. So we're going to do that. We're going to have the Jenner focus its fire down on the Wasp. The trash can final boss. No, that's the Mackie. That would be the trash can final boss. Okay, we got a penetrating hit. Structure exposed on the leg, unfortunate, and on the CT. And we've broken a couple of jump jets. Excellent. So he's probably out of this fight. We'll probably have Whisper just hang in there with him and blaze away with her lasers. And I thought that he was going to shoot. Urban Mech rolling up and going to do nothing. Panther is opening fire on the building and dealing some damage. We got to move up quickly because they're currently focused on it. Can't say I'm a fan of rocket launchers. Rocket launchers are the kind of weapon you throw on just to fill out tonnage. They're basically a single-shot SRM. You can get some pretty big launchers on them. Ah, well, we're not getting our cash bonus on that one. But that's fine. We'll be good. Let's get our maximum sprint going on here. We need to get back up forward. We can see him with our light ACs. It'll be 24% chance to hit. We've only got a couple of buildings, though, so we need to really get the fire going down. In fact, I'm going to Vigilance just so I can get you up to shooting again quickly. Missed both shells. Unfortunate. I was hoping to deal a little bit of damage. So, if you got an RL-20, you've basically got 10 SRM-2s, which is not terrible for a single round of shooting. You load them up with, like, Inferno rounds, you've got an opportunity to cause a lot of damage in a very short amount of time, but it's not sustainable over time, which is its main drawback. But they weigh almost nothing, so they can be good in the right circumstances, but generally not in the sort of battles that we fight in this. Let's get Mummy Bear, see if we can't get her Vindicator on the move. And Vindicator will be able to see somebody right here. That'll be a 12% shot. We will not fire the AC-20 for obvious reasons. And we'll fire all the lasers. 3 misses, but we were kind of expecting that. So the Commando 4H is... got nothing. Vindicator rolling up, opening fire. Oh, nailing with the PPC. See, he got involved and now he's doing something great. So already he's taken damage, a pretty significant hit. He's only got, what, 25 health left on that leg? Excellent. The medium reinforced building is probably not going to survive a whole heck of a lot of fire. We got to get down here quick. I do not want to have wasted my time with this. So we do need to start getting fire down on these guys so that they will target us instead of the buildings. Okay, some damage going down on the Commando. Unfortunately, nothing stacking up too heavily. So we've got 3 tanks down here. Okay, I think we've lost another building. We're down to 2. Oh, things are getting tight because this one's going to drop next, which will leave us with just this one. And this building is not all that huge. Okay, we've got large laser fire going down, large pulse laser fire. If you blow off his leg, he won't be able to react next turn. Not doing super great on some of our side turrets. We need to get in here quickly. We pursued a little bit too heavily, it would appear. And the Wasp is stuck, right? Good. Sledge.
How can I help?
I need you to engage tanks. Oh, you can engage tanks. Wonderful. So you will only be able to see basically one. Come around over here.
Got a new contact on my
Got
screen.
4 tanks down there. We got a Zephyr with pirate medium lasers. We're going to open fire with everything we got. We hit him good. So now he will hopefully focus us. And then we need to get down there and get everybody's attention. Because I think this group up here will be more or less engaged with the Vindicator. But it's these tanks down here that are going to be the problem. Battle bus opening fire on our medium building. 24 health left on it. A single medium laser is enough to kill it.
Yes, Commander.
So we are going to sprint. I won't have a shot down there, so we're going to have to sprint to a position where we may as well engage him. We're looking at 65s. We'll go for it. And drop the 1 laser, because we are firing into a forest. So that does bring our damage down pretty considerably. Yep, battle bus, it's exactly what you think it is. Whole bunch of machine guns and people inside. So it is right here. Whole ton of machine guns. Alright, Scorpion opening fire on the Hunchback. Good. Nork truck. A little bit similar, sure. Alright. Do we have their attention enough? That'll be the real question. So they are opening fire on the turrets. And as long as they're shooting the turrets, I'm a happy camper. As long as they're not shooting our medium reinforced building, which has no health. Although Shredded Turret, if you could survive, that'd be super helpful. We need to get down among them. Fire our heavy cannons. Distract everybody. Commando wandering off to the side. Opening fire. Lots of damage on the Shredded Turret, but it's still alive! Mummy Bear.
Good to go.
Mummy Bear, I need you to see anybody. Nope, there's no anybody down there. 35 is probably the best we're going to get. It's a bit unfortunate. Alright, roll up here.
Understood.
Get in here, get in the middle of the fight. We're going to target... I think we target the Wolverine. Cannon on.
Locking on.
Missed. We did hit him once, though, so now he is distracted. He probably has the most amount of firepower of everybody up here. But as long as he's focused on us, I'm a happy camper. Hunchback, don't shoot him. Come to the fight. Well, you took out his arm. And you took out his torso, and you killed him. So we no longer have to worry about him. That's working forward. In the far future, walking battle mechs, public transportation is king. Well, yeah. You gotta remember, it's the 31st century. Everybody's starting to lose their technology, trying desperately to regain it. Got long-range sniper turret fire going down. Not accomplishing anything. And the Vindicator. PPC. Miss. Medium laser. Miss. LRMs. Missed. He accomplished 0 with all of that. He got such a huge dramatic camera moment too, and he wasn't able to accomplish anything with it. Alright, allied turret. Turret's gonna go down, hitting the Panther, unfortunately. Because we got the Panther pretty much sorted. We'd like to kill the Commando, that would be super helpful. And the Wolverine, we've distracted you, right? Well, I think we've lost our turret. Bye-bye, turret. You had 6 SRMs, or 18 SRMs, which was useful for a temporary amount of time. And emergency shutdown initiated. Ooh, we might be able to take him out. And in fact, the AI is thinking the exact same thing. If we're really lucky, we may even be able to get the Vindicator around behind him, but I'm not quite sure we're that lucky. Target acquired, so it'll be easier to hit. The Panther taking a couple of light laser shots. And the battle bus is forward. The battle bus will open fire on the medium building. Not good. Oh, he just demolished it. Oh, that's terrible. We gotta get on top of this battle bus. Whisper.
Orders.
That's your job if you can see him. Oh, you can. Wonderful. Can you hit him, though? That's the real question. Medium pulse lasers to on. We are going to go over... yeah, we're going to go over the line for this. We got to make sure that we hit him so that he becomes distracted. He got quite a bit of armor, too. Heat critical over the line, but the shutdown override was successful, and now he's hopefully going to shoot at us. Because we've got 2 buildings left? Yeah. One has 24 health. The other one has 100 health. We have 124 health between us and the end of the mission. So we will have to work hard in order to ensure that they do not do that. And all their light mech's good to go. Opening fire on the Vindicator. A lot of fire going on to that Vindicator, but it is alive. He did take a head hit. Unfortunate. And the Panther packing up, taking aim at the Enforcer. Managed to miss us, although that looked like it hit, but apparently not. So we want the Enforcer to go after that Wolverine as best as we can. If we manage to nail him with AC-20 fire, we could tear his head off. It's possible. Commando shooting at the Enforcer, doing a little bit of damage on that one. But they're shooting at me, not the buildings, and that's key. Alright, Sledge. Yeah, it's time to get even more involved with these people. Who have I not shot at? We've got a Bullet Ant. Bullet Ant is equipped with heavy rifle, machine gun array, Scorpion, which I believe has been shelling the crap, and we did shoot the Zephyr. So, let's get right over here. If we stomped on him, it would be 82 damage, which is not a whole heck of a lot in the world of stompingness. So we're just going to rush around and hit him with autocannons. Not you. Yes, you. And open fire. So a decent amount of hits going down in there. Unfortunately, wasn't quite concentrated enough to completely wipe him out. Vindicator on the move to the side. Opening fire on the battle bus. Okay, more distracting fire. Unfortunately, he didn't touch it. So we are going to have to rely on... Hopefully the Jenner will prevent him from shooting fire again. Alright, the Wolverine has started immediately. Can I get around to his back? That is the true question. I can. Now, there is a problem with this. My back is going to be towards that urban mech. But 100 damage into his back. How's my armor? If he hits pretty much anywhere, he will go right through it. He's got a good protective detail. That's not great. But we've got to figure out a way to hopefully hit this. No, it's just not going to happen. If we do this, we have a pretty nice opportunity. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to risk things a little bit. We've got 3 pips of evasion. Hopefully this doesn't hurt us too bad. Open fire over there. Okay, that cannon opened up his entire side torso. So pilot injured already. He's incredibly unsteady. If we can get a little bit of turret fire down on him, we might knock him over. And that would be incredibly helpful. Hunchback is accomplishing mostly nothing. But hey, he's getting involved with a commando. Because that's going to deal all the damage, let me tell you. And he's over the heat. He has spent this entire match mostly just firing his LRMs, and he's overheat. He's only got 20 of them. Zephyr is pulling back, trying to engage the crab from behind. Sledge taking a pretty decent number of laser shots, but it's all for a good cause. His back armor, though, is almost all gone. So we do need to cover that a little bit better. Enemy turn. Who's left? The Bullet Ant getting right in front of us. 60 damage because he managed to nail us with that heavy rifle. But again, for a good cause... If we want to win this, we've got to keep them shooting at us and not the buildings. Because very much to the left of the buildings. A couple of really good hits on the Wolverine. He passed his stability check, unfortunately. And he's not quite... Oh, there's a knockdown. Stability check failed with the knockdown with the maximum bar. Excellent. So he'll be on his back. He won't be able to react. We'll be able to shoot him one more time, and hopefully it'll kill him. Panther taking a little bit more fire, but this turret just has not had any luck. Hasn't managed to hit anything so far. Alright, time for the moment of truth. Is that urban mech going to plant an AC-10 shell right between my shoulder blades? Also, the crab is taking battle bus fire. And will probably be made unsteady by this one. Oh, not really. He did not go unsteady, so he's getting close to that line, but he's still there. Ace pilot battle bus, driving back away from the buildings themselves. Alright, Whisper, you have a 32 for the amount of damage that you deal to people. So, which side do we need to jump on this battle bus? It is facing towards us, and you have a damaged right side, so we need to get over here. Can I even get there? No, so that battle bus, we're going to be attacking full armor, unfortunately. Anything else I can get to? Anybody who's weak? 46 on your right armor. Can't quite get there either. 100 damage in order to punch through that. And the Scorpion, if I step on it, she's not really a steppy person. She does not have the abilities to go along with it. So it's got to be a sprint forward. And I think we've got to focus this battle bus, because it's going to be just a nightmare to deal with. Over time, it will steadily whittle us down, and we can't have that. So we're going to get up here, high speed, rely on her defenses. We're probably going to have to not use a medium laser, not use 2 medium lasers, which is unfortunate, but we will keep it under the line. Burn them up. Get the pulse laser, continue to blaze away. Hopefully get through that armor just a little bit. Not accomplishing a whole heck of a lot, but hey, we're here. Pay attention to us. More long-range fire going down on the Vindicator. So dealing with that as best as we can. Well, as long as the Vindicator doesn't die, I'm relatively happy. Oh, rear deck, he managed to hit us. We were able to avoid taking 60 damage. I was expecting that. Alright, so the Urban Mech maneuvering around to the side. And... Alright, laser sniper turret's now taking the fire. Hold up longer, laser sniper turret. I need you. I need your power. Alright, what do we got here? No real action going on. Everybody's just repositioning. Going for us. Okay. A little bit of damage coming down on the Enforcer, but the Enforcer stands tall. The Enforcer will also probably kill this Wolverine. That is the plan. Sledge. Sledge got to be on the move. Sledge got to be dealing lots and lots and lots of damage. So you're vulnerable on your right side, so I think a position to get distance and also fire in a... Oh, Wagon Vigilance. Good. So we will shed our stability damage, which will be critical there. And it might be worth just going for the battle bus. He's only got 35 or 51 armor on the one side, so that might be sufficient to get through. I'm going to focus on it because his machine guns give him just a ton of damage that he can deal out, and if they get through my armor, they're going to start causing all kinds of crits, and we can't have that. Okay, not doing amazingly. Oh, we got through. Excellent. So I think those little... they look like small laser lines, but I think those might be our arc welders. Alright, so the Vindicator repositioning, opening fire. Missed with most of his weapons, even though the guy's on the ground. Because that makes sense. And now we've got our Bullet Ant and our Scorpion needing to make their moves. Before Mummy Bear... Oh, no, Mummy Bear will get the move after the Zephyr. Zephyr's taking an aim at who? As long as it's not a building, I'm okay. Alright, deal a little bit more damage to the Crab, but it's on the front armor, and this Crab is as well armored as we could make him, for obvious reasons. Alright, Mummy Bear now gets to make her move, and she is shooting Scoot, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Take aim at him on the ground, blow off his side torso, because that's all we need in order to kill him. We'll shut off 2 of the lasers, keep her under the... we'll go all 3 lasers. Excellent, so pilot incapacitated with that one. And we'll keep her under heat. That'll be key, so she'll be able to completely be aggressive in the next round of shooting. So, set her up like this. Urban Mech's not exactly maneuverable, but she's not turned nearly as much as I would want. I think it's safer just to put her and position her around here. Let's give her a little bit of cover. Get that frontal armor back involved, which is what she needs. So, their medium mech's taken out. We're now dealing with a couple of... Just a few more lights and some vehicles. We've got 3 more rounds after everybody finishes firing all their stuff. We are no longer involved in this turn. We have moved. The Bullet Ant pulling back and opening fire long range on the Crab. Its medium rifle not able to quite get a shot on in. So we will continue to focus our way through with those 2. Zephyr taking shots? Is anything actually going to hit? Okay, we got a couple of good hits. Not terrible. Zephyr is rather evasive, and a homing beacon's been attached. Okay, so we have an opportunity to get something done there. The Panther taking some penetrating fire on that one. Is that his large laser arm? It is his large laser arm. Did not blow it off, unfortunately. Only took out the hand, which will reduce its accuracy, but he's shooting at turrets, and turrets don't move. And our little bad luck friend over here, the light laser turret, still hasn't managed to hit a gosh darn thing with those medium lasers. Back up to the top. We have 2 in the top rank this time because we Vigilance. Scorpion's moving forward. Is he going to get a shot? Gonna fire at the Hunchback some more. He has just been going after this guy doggedly. Head hit on the pilot. That's unfortunate. Sledge, I would like you to hopefully kill the Bullet Ant. The Bullet Ant has a weakened right armor side. And which direction are you facing? So that is away from us. I don't think I can quite get that angle. But I can get behind him, and that'll be worth it. Because the behind shot, yeah, it's 130 armor, but... we will be able to do full damage because we are ignoring the cover that he gets from the forest. So, blaze into him with that one. Not quite as well set up as I wanted. We're getting a lot of turret shots. I don't think we hit the back once. Urban Mech on the move, trying to get an angle, not accomplishing it. And we are going to have our Jenner rush in for support. That would be 50s. How about if I sprinted to get a little bit closer? As in point-blank range. That'll be 65. I will definitely take that. And we will turn to make sure we provide the best coverage that we can from our little friend over here. And I think we want to go everything. We're going to light it up, activate the fire a bit. Missing with most of it, unfortunately. But the medium pulse laser getting in with 2 of 3 shots. We've trimmed most of the Bullet Ant's armor. We've got that going for us. The problem is that the Bullet Ant is still there. And it looks like the Panther's going in for a melee maneuver. And he did manage to hit us. Is the Panther a Berserker? I'm not seeing the negative initiative counts, so doesn't look like it. And we've got one more light mech to go. It is the Commando. And the Commando's getting into back shot. Oh, managed to hit us 2 times with his medium lasers. Dealing a pretty decent amount, but he didn't move very far. Only 2 pips of evasion. Alright, Mummy Bear's got an opportunity to get something done, so I think Mummy Bear wants to get something done with this guy over here. So I'm gonna sprint. Ooh, I don't think I can get the back shot. It looked like we could. Oh, there it is. I can't get a vigilance, so this is going to be a little bit of a risk because we are starting to stack up our stability a little bit. But we've got open shots on his back. We're going to turn everything on. We're going for the line. Nailed him with the AC-20, tore right through his leg. That'll put him on the ground, which will also push him back to the medium phase. So he's on the ground. He's vulnerable. Granted, he does have cover from the forest, so if you're going to go down, you may as well go down in the forest. But that'll help us out as we move into the next turn. Vindicator maneuvering for position. He's got a shot on the urban mech. If he can blow off the other leg. Unfortunately, he can't hit the broadside of a barn. Okay, who is next? We've got a couple of vehicles still. I think the Bullet Ant needs to go. The Zephyr is on the roll, and it's opening fire on the Crab. Not able to get any actual good shots this time. Only managed to hit him once with a LRM. And Sledge is looking to get some revenge. The Zephyr starting to take some hits. He's been tagged, so that'll make it easier to engage him moving forward, although we're a little bit wrapped up on the Bullet Ant. So let's have... who's next? Bullet Ant on the roll, getting behind us, I assume. Opening fire on Sledge. Sledge is starting to take a lot of hits. His armor's getting a tad thin. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with that. And the turret's continuing to engage. And looks like we've got a pretty decent stream of the MRMs. Did he get haywired with that one? It's not going to really matter, but he did get homing beaconed. And more fire going down. The Hunchback finally getting involved with his lasers as well. Almost through that armor on that side. Emergency shutdown on the Hunchback. Hopefully that'll draw fire, as cruel as that sounds. Your friends belong on the video games. Yes, they need to go back to the pods and learn how to do things. Alright, the Hunchback drawing a bit of fire. Excellent. We've only got 2 more rounds, so if we can have it draw enough fire. Alright, which side is your open side? You've got 89 armor over here and 18 armor on your right side. Luckily, your right side is a covered side for me. So, this mech has no ammunition. We've got 2 rounds left. Open fire. Structural exposed. The Bullet Ant is going down. Let's see if Whisper can keep this thing online. So Whisper, it's going to be a test of your piloting capabilities. You were overlined once, you're overlined the second time, and you overrode it. She will be active in the last turn of this round, or of this match. So that'll work out really nicely. Enforcer, taking a little bit of fire, is over the line, also can explode, so we can't hang out over the line. Unlike the Jenner, which we've explicitly designed to be a mech that can ride that heat line, the Enforcer was not really built to that specification. Structure exposed. Okay, the leg's open. Do I got anything left in here? 2 rounds of AC-20 ammo left, so we kind of want to get rid of it as soon as we possibly can. And the urban mech is gonna move, so we've got to make sure that we get on top of them. I think we want a vigilance here. Just keep ourselves a little bit better protected, because any more hits to that leg are going to be a problem. So let's shut off the medium lasers. Ooh, that's not going to bring us below the line. We got to shut off the AC-20. And where is an exposed location? This will be 95 damage is what we've got to penetrate with. I've only got a single laser I can open fire with. How about if I punch through here? It could open... no, it can't. He's got 30. So really, we do not have enough laser firepower in order to do anything. So I think a stomp is in order. We're going to move right over here and attack. That'll get us chilled for the next round. Cause a little bit of damage to him. And, ooh, we hit the leg too, exactly where we're going for, because we wanted to blow off the leg. If we tear off the leg, the mech's completely out of commission. Hunchback has turned back on, and the Zephyr's on the roll, going after the reinforced Shredder turret, which has dented it so badly. Although by doing that, I think... no, he's placed his better armored side to it. But we have an opportunity here, I think. So we're going to get behind the Scorpion. The Scorpion has how much armor? Oh, he's only got 75 total health back there. If we have good ammunition here, we have an opportunity to kill it.
Moving out.
Lock it up. Open fire. God, the Scorpion is so gosh darn cold. I saw a penetrating hit number. Vital component destroyed. We knocked it out completely. Alright, so we've taken out most of the armored force down here. We got a stomp coming in from the Vindicator. Unfortunately, the Vindicator went to the front instead of the side where he was vulnerable. and has exposed the front, which has destroyed the fusion core. That's a vital component. He's gone. Alright, so we're down to just a commando, an urban mech, and a panther, I believe? If we can get over there, we might be able to kill somebody. So the commando has open legs at this point. Bad luck turret, still not able to attack anything. Oh, that's just so sad. Alright, enemy phase, it's the last one. The urban mech standing back up. He's only got one leg, but he's going to try. He's going to push it as hard as he can. Point blank range shot, but it doesn't look like it connected, although our leg is so close to being...
I'm showing minor damage.
Oh, if that shell explodes, that's 40 damage, and that's a lot of damage to this mech. Alrighty, so we want to kill this urban mech. So I need to protect my left is right, so that's kind of the best I can do. Actually, no, left is right, so we turn like so. Although I don't want to give them back shots. We'll have to risk it slightly. Come over here. Alright, since it's the last turn, put everything over the line. Since we were chill last turn, we can't explode on this round. And that looks like a pretty nasty hit on him. Oh, there goes this engine. He's completely offline. They are down to two, count them, two battle mechs. A commando and a panther. And this commando's legs are completely open. It's entirely possible they could both get blown off in one turn. Alright, Whisper, are you going to be able to get into this fight? That's the question. Nope. Whisper is going to have to spend the last round just rushing on in to try and get towards the buildings, but we will not be able to get the cash bonus for wiping out every single enemy force. We did kill the Vanguard, so that's working for us, but... Oh, get him to our side. Opening fire, that's another penetrating hit. Please don't blow off the ammo. It's only 20 damage, but still you don't want it... Or it's 100 damage, not 20. Sometimes I forget the fact that it's in-game damage and not what it's supposed to be on tabletop. I can get indirect lines of sight on a couple of people, so we'll go and take ahead those. Now, because the commando's legs are just so open, we're just going to fire at them. It's only a 2.9% chance because he's got hot-loaded ammunition. So I was kind of hopeful, but didn't really think it. Alright, so the enemy can't move anymore, so now it's up to the bases and the defenses to see if they'll actually kill everybody. I don't think they'll do it, but hey, you never know. Freak headshots which blow off heads might actually get us the win that we need. Shutdown override successful. And the Vindicator is going to target the same thing. No, Vindicator is going for that commando. PPC shot. Miss. That one looked pretty good, though. So he tried. And we have held out in time for reinforcements. Half of the base was leveled because we weren't able to quite get around as quickly as we needed to. But at the end of the day, the base is ours. And, well, if this did go another round, I would feel pretty confident we could take out everybody. So wait for the game to catch up with the fact that we have been entirely victorious. Alright, we've secured it for Merrick. House Merrick will hopefully be able to work with this base for a long period of time. Although it was basically abandoned, so I don't really know why we were here. We're here for the parts. We got a decent number of parts, although we did go for CT explosions. At the end of the day, we still managed to make a 35% bonus to it. Although, once you deduct your drop costs, we made 47,000. But we didn't do it for that. Also, we went in with fewer than 4 mechs, so there is that going for us. The Enforcer took in a little bit of heavy damage. A whole bunch of mech parts that we have none for. Is there any cool gear that we want to steal? Although we are desperately in need of mechs. Got a whole bunch of internal combustion engines. We could use some fusion cores. 275... Yep. Have to go all the way back down. So 275 is definitely a good fusion core for a medium mech. And a heavy mech, I suppose. So we'll grab the 275, we'll grab the Guardian. Couple of hands, I don't think we need them. We have two, so we don't need hands. Ton of heat sinks. Although no heatsink kits, unfortunately, and we don't want the primitive cockpit. So we've got one slot left for just a random thing, because I didn't see anything that particularly drew my eye on this. Just a whole bunch of heatsinks, hands. We could grab another fusion core. A 185 would not be terrible on a light mech. 170s is getting a little bit light for the sorts of mechs that we want, but then again, we are starting basically from scratch, so that's not a major concern. We already have a heavy rifle. We don't need it. And I assume we've got a couple of other ER medium pirate lasers. Interesting. 20 heat for 40 damage. Normally they're 10 for 25, which is a 2.5 instead of... So this is slightly less heat efficient, but it does a lot more damage. That's actually a pretty considerable amount of damage. Still, I think we want the Wolverine parts. Because it is a medium mech, and Wolverines are pretty solid medium mechs. Still, that's really good. Who had these? The weapon space damage can go plus or minus 6, which would bring it up to 46. which still doesn't quite make it up to the 2.5 heat to damage threshold of the normal medium laser, but still. Extended range, lasers have +1 accuracy. It doesn't have the normal pirate medium laser +1 accuracy on top of that. Yeah, one of the vehicles? Yeah, we're taking the Wolverine part. It's just that the ER medium laser looks so nice. Alright, so a Fusion Core 275 would be nice if we get a decent medium mech to throw it into. And a Guardian ECM is always an essential piece. One of the tanks had the ER medium? Oh. I wonder which one. I hadn't been paying that close attention to what they were doing, and maybe I should have. So, the Guardian ECM systems are always fantastic. If you have them and you've managed to get your hands on stealth armor or nullsig, that can work out tremendously for you. A 275 core is something that I've desperately wanted in Starburst campaign. I mean, she's been running low on decent-sized fusion cores for medium and heavy mechs for a while, so grab them up here when we can. 2 Locust 1V parts, 1 of the Urban Mech parts, and the Wasp part. We did get 1 of the ER Pirate mediums, so that'll be pretty nice. And we got the Large Laser Minus, which, +10 heat generated by this weapon. So it's just terrible. And we got a random heatsink, which we have 13, so we're good on those anyway. And a bit of AC-10 ammo. We don't need it. We're currently not using an AC-10. But hey, ammunition. I wish I could sell you in job lots and make a little bit of cash on that one. So one of the tanks. So I would bet... Now the Scorpion was LRMs only, wasn't it? Was it the Zephyr? The Zephyr seems like it would, because it is a hover tank and it had a lot of kit on it. It certainly did a pretty good job. So the Enforcer's going to be down for a while. The damage to the leg was a penetrating hit at the end of the day, so it's not severe, but it came close. If they had managed to hit that ammunition and blow it up, that would have dealt 200 damage to the mech, and that probably would have wiped out most of the mech. As far as I can tell, heat sinks are always welcome. Yeah, up until the point where you have 100 of them. But we don't often get up there. Connection failure, but that's fine. 74,000, so we lost a little bit of cash on this one. But we do, I think, have a couple of IC engines which we can sell. In fact, I'm going to check that in the store right now. We may have some primitive cockpits and internal combustion engines which we just do not need. I literally can't see a reason why you'd ever want them. Like, that does reduce tech costs, but the minuses, the increase in weight, the decrease in speed of movement, it just seems like too big of a problem in order to match up. So the Enforcer is going to be at least 12 days. So we're going to give a quick check, see if we can't sell any primitive equipment. If we have any, we may not. Nah, there's the armor primitive. So 1100 right there. And engines, internal combustion right there. Our fusion cores, which we are keeping because building up a decent stockpile of them can be awesome. Alright, so there was only a couple of pieces, although I could sell ammunition. I don't need this much AC-5 ammo. We only really need 2 tons of any type of ammo, because you almost never use more than that. I got an Ultra AC-5. I forgot about that. And 11 SRM-2s. No thank you. So most of that. Rocket Launcher 10, we'll keep it just in case. PPCs, again, keep it just in case. 17 medium lasers. Okay, I'll go down a little bit on that because you don't generally need that many medium lasers. And we got 3 medium pulses. Do we always have 3 medium pulses? I gotta see about altering the genera a bit more. Alright, so we're up to 671,000. That just exists for money watering down the loot table. I can understand that to a point, but I kind of wonder if there's a way to make almost anything work. We were thinking about making machine gun mech, were we? We used to have the arrow. The arrow exploded, though. I don't think we have a mech that has enough machine gun slots for that. So we are out of the store. We're going to have to wait a couple of days for people to get out of the hospital. Oh, we're looking at 12 days plus another 18 for the Sentinel. That is unfortunate. Really? What's wrong with our tech? Huh. Maybe I'm just too used to Starburst campaign. So we're probably going to have to chill through this next financial report, because I don't really see much of a solution around that. Just got to double check, make sure that the generator doesn't have anything seriously wrong with it. We got a gyro defense and engine light. Ah, yeah, that's what we got. Got a clan double heatsink in there for a little bit of additional cooling on that one. It's got Angel ECM. We don't happen to have another double heatsink, do we? No. No, we do not. Okay. What I would like to do is get this thing up to 4 medium pulses. I think that would be fantastic. So. Alright, so this is the closest thing we're getting to our defensive mech. It's a little disappointing. We need a nullsig for him. A Nullsig or Stealth X armor could work well, but the Nullsig is what I'm leaning towards. Because Nullsigs are better. So we have to chill on through the financial report, which is going to take away half our cash, down to 306,000, but we're more or less okay. And I think we're just going to chill and wait for the Sentinel to come, because I kind of don't, well, I've got my 2 mechs back. I could take, there's an assassination mission, but it's against clans right now. And that's kind of what I'm leaning towards trying to do. Enforcer, refit, just a quick check here. Because what I'm thinking of is putting that pirate ER laser on it. And wouldn't that be pretty powerful? I think it would be pretty powerful. And I've only got the 1, right? Small. Where is that pirate? There it is. It's double heat, which, you know, is not great because we're already 55 for 33. But that's because we fire the cannon. I think I'll hold off on it for now, although it is definitely an option, which would give us a lot more penetrative power. It's basically like a ghetto heavy medium laser from the clans. Don't fight the clans with 3 mechs. Are you sure? We could do it. Don't you have confidence? It's a half-skull mission, which means it would be all light mechs. And we do not have the pilots for that yet. We're working on it. Okay, Mummy Bear is almost up to Gunnery 7, which will be key for that AC-20. And Paladin, not there yet. No, Sunfish, I don't know why I hired you. I really don't know why I hired Sunfish. Or maybe the Lacerator. No, they wouldn't send the Lacerator on a half-skull mission. That would be ridiculous. Gotta run, Darius. I'm not interested in having this conversation right now. 3 mechs versus the clan sounds like... It's not suicide, it's just difficult. We got Lost Air. Who is this against? It is for the Directorate, and these missions tend to go by pretty easily. Let me take it as another salvage run. 417. So I'll rock and roll that. Worst comes to worst, we just run. Which, you know, would kind of suck for the salvage side of things, but I'd like to get a couple of more missions going in. Make a jump in Jenner. In order to do that, I'd need to spend, what, 2.5, 3 tons on jump jets? And do you really want to spend 2.5, 3 tons on jump jets? Because I think I'd rather have the firepower out of it. They sent 100 ton. Yeah, it was a Mackie though. So, and it was a pirate Mackie that was mostly destroyed. And it was pretty much the only thing, wasn't it? It was like a single pirate Mackie? I forget. So we'll make 84,600 minus our drop cost, which is about half that. And 4 of 17. So if we manage to kill everybody, we'll get a whole lot of stuff from it. I don't think Galupner, or whatever the heck the Norse horse god thing, I don't think that was a half-skull base defense mission. It was a base defense mission for sure, but I don't think it was a or a 1 skull. Alright, we are dropping down into the middle of a rainstorm, which will have no effect on the heating of our actual mechs. And there's the target. Is there a secondary? Doesn't look like it. No, there's no secondary. Alright, so we can't just burn through this. I'm going to reserve down to the bottom. And they're probably reserving as well. Alright, Whisper. Go forth. Scan with everything you have. Okay, we got 3 contacts already. Unknown type, because she doesn't have the skill for it yet. We'll get her up there eventually. I think it's skill 7. I'm fairly certain it's 7 and not 6. Okay, they did not move, so we'll just sprint on forward with everybody. We need to get Mummy Bear in relatively close. If we get another Gauss rifle, we can put it on her, and that will make the Enforcer powerful again, because that's what it was designed to do. It's supposed to have a Gauss rifle, and it does not. Oh, that's interesting. We got 2 heavies and a medium. So 2 heavies, a medium, and a light. We're looking at a single lance. I'm going to reserve down to the bottom. If I can engage them first, that would be preferable. And this is Directorate forces, not pirate forces, so this could get a little bit ugly. Ugh. Well, hopefully they're primitives. Drop down to the heavies. Have the heavies move. Okay, so one of them's a vehicle on the heavy. And we'll reserve down to the bottom. Which one's the heavy? It's you. Dragon? Catapult 1C? Or Catapult 1R? 1R would be okay. We could probably take a 1R. I can get a view of the vehicle, or I can give you. I'm going to give you a view because I can do more with you. And unknown vehicle. So we're looking at a Thunderbolt. Interesting. Well, that's not something you run into every day. 46% is not bad. Open fire. Okay, not doing tremendously well for hits. Oh wow, it's fully armored too. Oh, Okay, Mummy Bear, I'm gonna need you to crack him open like an egg. That's gonna have to be how this works. Can I not get a direct line of sight on him? Are you serious? Oh, that's unfortunate. Mummy Bear then, because you're also will not get a direct line of sight, but we will be able to get into cover, which will be somewhat important. It's a one skull mission, if that's any sort of consolation. And we'll have Sledge roll up at maximum speed as well. If I can get him to cover, I can. And we'll have him indirect fire his hot-loaded LRMs. Well, MLMs technically, but he uses LRM ammo. Not a 1. So only the laser damage from the Jenner was our opening move there. You could be a Demolisher, I hope not, but you could be. And our unknown light is a Commando 3A. Okay, so he's packing the SRM pack, which will be a little bit more difficult. And fire. Fire bad. So I'm tempted to go after him first. Alright, Whisper. Whisper, we're gonna sprint with you. Oh, I can get around to his back, can I? I saw the green. You cannot deny me it. Maybe you can, actually. Maybe I missaw the green. There's only a couple... Oh, I saw it again. There it is. Okay, just barely. Let's get right around behind him. That puts us at high speed. That gives us a good shot in his back. I think we offensive push him. Oh no, I'm mediums. I move before him no matter what. Okay, open fire. Okay, you missed one of them, girl. You can't do that. It's got a structure exposed already. And more damage. We've got 2 open slots on that. That'll work out quite nicely. If I can get good shots on everybody else. He's only got 2 pips of evasion. Okay, so we've got our unknown medium. Mummy Bear. Can I get you a shot, Mummy Bear? Yes, but first we're going to do Sledge. Sledge has higher accuracy, and if Sledge does enough of a hit, then Sledge could potentially make him unsteady. I doubt it, considering he'd need to basically nail every single shot, but that's the hope. Okay, he missed one of the cannons already, so that's not going to happen. And most of the MLMs also managing to miss. I'm really tempted to take the hot load out of that, because I don't think it's worth it. Alright, Mummy Bear, let's get you sprinting to get into position as well. 30% only, but I gotta take the shot. Let's keep the heat down a little bit, though. So we'll shut off a couple of medium lasers. Missed with the cannon, but we did hit him with the laser. If we had hit him with that cannon, can you imagine what that would have done to him? Our unknown vehicle, I'm assuming you're a Demolisher, is not in a position. The Thunderbolt moving very slightly to the side and entrenching. That might put him into a position to guard himself. I can get an indirect there with no evasion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reserve. I'm going to let their commando move first, let him get a move on it. Because I don't think the commando can get here to be a problem. Nope, he's going to go forward. He's going to fire at the Enforcer. I'm very glad that I went and didn't go for heat. No heat, he missed it with it anyway, okay. So we're going to put Whisper a little bit in a dangerous position. Oh no, I don't have... Well, that's even less of a move. Ew, this is ugly. Oh, this... Oh, no, we're in cover here, and we've had good chances of hitting here. So it's low on the evasion, but we're in cover. So hopefully that'll keep us protected from that Demolisher. I'm only assuming it's a Demolisher. It may not be. Okay, more hits. Well, we're almost through all of his back armor, so we've got that moving for him. LRM 15 crit. Okay, it's not super big, but it's something to add to the table. And now we get their medium mech to roll. What was it again? I forget. Something with an AC 5 or a super AC 2, which penetrates armor. It was an AC 5, had to be. Alright, Sledge. Sledge, you're going to continue your push forward for dominance and firepower. Getting relatively close to a Thunderbolt, which is probably not the cleverest thing we've ever done. But if we can do enough damage to him and knock him over, then we could maybe kill the pilot, and that would be awesome. Alright, Mummy Bear is basically going to roll the same thing. Actually, Mummy Bear, if you moved here, you're looking at 59. If you sprinted to get closer, you're looking at 46. I can't get around to his side. And if you walked just to go straight forward, you're looking at 59. Okay, so we're walking slightly to the side then. Make them have to get through more force in order to get to us. Turn on the lasers. We're going for the 65s here. Missing again with that cannon, girl. You can't do that. You gotta be accurate with it. It's important. Alright, we got the Demolisher rolling. Please don't get a shot. It has a shot! Okay, it's not a demolisher. It has a large laser. You are a goblin? Maybe? Alright, let's see what the T-bolt's about to do. Because this is where the pain comes. Focusing on the crab. Interesting maneuvers.
Barely a scratch.
Do not taunt him. He's a heavy mech and we're not. Alright, Whisper is going to again maneuver into the back. 81s. She's going to go right through all of his armor at this point. He's got nothing left.
Firing all weapons.
Yeah, all of his armor is gone in the back. We've got a gyro crit. Got torso gone. 2 of 3 injuries. We're going to knock him over.
Connection, that one.
So, I think we'll have Mummy Bear shoot, because Mummy Bear will knock him over. And then we'll have Sledge go for the headshot. We're not going to be able to get all of this mech, but we'll get a decent chunk of it.
How can I help?
So, Mummy Bear,
Oh, what's up, boss?
you're going to keep moving forward. That's what's up. Use the forest to your advantage. And, yeah, line him up and hit him with an AC-20 shell.
Engaging.
You missed again? That was a 76% chance. Jeez, girl. I need you to actually be accurate for once. That's key to our victory. Alright, we got the medium mech moving forward and the goblin. I think it's a goblin.
I've got your back.
So unfortunately, we're getting some really bad accuracy out of Mummy Bear, which is not like her at all. Normally she is just pinpoint. We're going to go for the head. If we can tear off the injury, then we need one hit to that head. Come on. One hit to the head. Didn't get it. His fusion core is crit.
Punched right through his armor.
So he will be able to stand up, which is not good. But we can kill him. I just don't want to core him out. Alright, he's going to stand up. Get back on his feet. If we knock him over, he's dead. But who's he going for? He's going for a melee attack on the Jenner from behind. And he hit 46 damage. But we armored this sucker up for a reason.
Systems holding.
So you are almost unsteady anyway.
Yes, Commander.
I think we reserve. How much stability damage does this medium laser do? 4 stab. If we hit with everything, we have a potential to do it. Do you have an... Oh. It only opens to 2, which only has 22 health. We're gonna go for it. I don't think it's gonna work. He's in a forest. 29, 22. I think I'm gonna give the called shot a chance to work. So we're gonna get right on top of him. We're gonna turn off the medium laser. And I'm gonna called shot this to deal 12 damage 3 times. I need to deal it 3 times if I want to do that. So we'll hit this, and we'll also... No, we will go full. Because I anticipate a couple of misses. Give the shot.
Copy that.
Okay, not great. Not hitting what I needed to hit. And she killed him. I can't complain too much. I mean,
Enemy down.
it's a heavy mech. You kind of need to take it out, but I kind of did want a few pieces, and he only had 1 pilot injury left. So much for that. Alright, so we've got our medium mech over here, and we've got our unknown heavy.
Receiving you.
Mummy Bear, can you actually hit the broadside of a bloody barn?
Talk to me.
I'm gonna reserve. I'm gonna let him come to us. We've got all our people facing in the right direction. And we'll let the medium mech come on forward. It's a Hunchback 4H, so it's an AC-10. We had one of these. Apex used to drive it. And I'll reserve again. We'll let our goblin move forward. He should have a shot on this one, which will be a little bit unfortunate, but as long as he doesn't take the head off a mech. Are you a goblin? Was I right? It's a bulldog, not a goblin. Okay.
How can I help?
Well, now we know what we're dealing with. Sprint. I'm starting to wonder. Is my supercharger basic? Yeah, I get like 1 tile out of a sprint. No, no. Move. We're gonna go deal with this guy.
Roger.
Get him right up close and personal. And we are in the back. We've got all of our weapons ready. Open fire. Okay, we've exposed most of his armor. He's in a bad spot. Took out his leg. He's on his back.
That.
And he'll have 1 injury remaining. Oh, wait. We didn't kill his leg? Oh, no, we just took out his torso and most of the rest of the mech.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's give him a shot. Straight to the face. Shut off the medium lasers. AC 20. Open fire.
Got it.
Hey, she finally hit him. He passed that fusion. He passed the stability check of getting hit by an AC-20 shell on your back. Okay, he's down to a single health. We'll have Whisper come in and see if we can't burn off his face. Commando rolling back on into the fight. Trying to get around to the back. He will get around to the back. Moving quite quickly. Oh, no, not quite. Barely not getting around to the back. I've got 1 health left in that medium laser
My
arm.
armor's getting stripped off. Commander.
Alright, Whisper, you will be burning this turn. But we're going to give it a chance to, again, take the head off a mech. So, on this, target the head. And fire.
Targeting for an Alpha strike.
She is bloodthirsty, man. All I wanted was the headshot, and she just cored him out.
Tango down.
Heat is up, but that's fine. She shut down override successfuls. And now we get to move with Sledge. Try to take on the Bulldog. Can I get a back shot on you? Or did you... No, he properly covered himself. So we are not getting... We're not getting a side shot? Huh. That's pretty interesting, the way he protected himself like that. Hey, Mommy Bear. You can get a side shot. I don't know why he can't, but you can. So that's what we'll do. Come over here. We'll go all lasers on. This is the final opponent, aside from the Commando, but the Commando I'm not super worried about. Fire.
Targeting.
Good. Structure exposed. I think that tears him apart. Good. So now we're just down to a single Commando with an SRM-6. He's got 2 of them, so an SRM-12 back. He's basically a Javelin at this point.
I've got your back.
Sledge, you will do 42 plus an additional potential 15 if I punch him in the face. Which would not kill him. How's his frontal armor? 30. So, honestly, the best solution may just end up being to shoot him with everything. Don't have particularly good accuracy. If I punched him, though, how would that be? 76? It's a lot of damage straight up. Sure, why not? We'll go for it. And I can get the back shot. So, let's go for an assault. This is the first time we've meleeed with this crab. And not bad. And the fusion cannons, both of them missed because they only had a 48% chance, and that's how that works apparently. So that was the first time we've meleeed with our recently melee upgraded crab, and now he's gotten behind by somebody who has a whole bunch of SRMs. So maybe that didn't work out quite as well as we wanted. We probably need to get more melee equipment on him if we want to use him in that fashion.
You need more practice.
Orders.
Alright, Whisper, can I get you a shot on his back? That's a shot on his back, so you're going to do that, and you're going to push the red line. Because again, we designed this mech to be able to push the red line. It has no ammunition to explode. It is all perfect and happy to do anything we want it to. I think we tore off a side. Somehow we did not tear off the side.
Inflicted some heavy damage. Over the
And she's been shut down.
Shutting down.
She does have a decent amount of armor, but
How can I help?
you're going to get behind him, and you're then going to fire everything you've got into him, and that'll kill him. He's a Commando. We're not interested in his equipment. So let's clean up the loot table a little bit by doing that.
Battle
Just as effective as a fusion cannon? What? Are we talking like 40k fusion cannons or what here? Alright, let's head to go pick up this secured VIP. No penetrating hits this time, which is good.
Yes, Commander.
And restart that mech.
I've got
Sledge
your
can
back.
start joining us. He does have a supercharger. It doesn't really affect his sprint rate, but it does affect his walk pretty considerably. He is nearly as fast walking as he is sprinting. Alright, we will hold the position to attempt to defend the VIP. VIP secured. Alright, so we get a free extraction off of that one. There's going to be 1 Thunderbolt part, so there's that going for us. I believe it's Sledge who has the 4 Thunderbolt parts currently waiting in the... Or not Sledge, but Starburst who has the 4 Thunderbolt parts waiting in her mech bay that she still hasn't managed to get. So it's not going to be super useful to us. But hey, every little bit for another heavy mech would be helpful. We've got the Commando on the way shortly, which will give us the 4 mech lance. So operating under 3s today. Called your welder's fusion cannons? Oh, did I? Whoops. And yep, no penetrating hits, no headshots. This will be a cheaper mission, a faster repair mission. Yeah, we only got 1 out of everything. For the hunchback part, unless something really cool shows up. But we cored out pretty much everything. Yeah, we cored out everybody. Give me a large laser, give me an AC-10. Do I not have any? I have 2. I don't need any more. Machine guns, I have 4. Don't need any more. The SRMs, I don't need. Hands, I have 2 of as well. I guess we're just going for the commando part then. Ugh, commando parts. Lock that down. Not a tremendously successful mission. It didn't go quite as I had hoped. Although part of that was because I had not been expecting a Thunderbolt to show up. It's like, seriously? A Thunderbolt? That's what you're going to throw at me? On a 1-skull mission where I have 3 mechs to fight it? Now granted, the Jenner was just able to completely abuse positioning on it, but... we got a whole bunch of medium lasers, we got both of the machine guns, got heat sinks. We managed to avoid all the internal combustion and primitive kit, so that's pretty nice. So not having to worry about any of that, actually made that a decent weapons run. We've got medium lasers if we need them, which we didn't. We had, what, 17, and we sold down to 12. I think we're probably back up to 17. Ugh. We don't have the heatsink kits for it. If we managed to get our hands on a couple of double heatsink kits, that would make it perfect that we could just stock up a whole ton of medium lasers, because at that point, you can stock up 6 medium lasers and be almost heat neutral, which would be helpful. So if we want to make an energy-heavy mech, we really have to find double heatsink kits and double heatsinks in general. Clan double heatsinks would be even more useful. Although, taking anything off a clan mech is a little bit difficult. They tend not to want to lose them. So, hopefully by the end of the month we will have the Commando. That'll give us 4 mechs for the Lance, allow us to be a little bit more aggressive. And with that, we'll be able to take probably that half-skull clan mission. It'll be tough. Half-skull clan missions does pitch you against a ton of light mechs, and light mechs are the hardest thing about the clans to kill, because they have the heavy weapons of mediums and heavies, but then they have the evasion of a light, plus the fact that they're clan, which gives them even more evasion. Our results can now be transferred, map can now be downloaded, 26,000 to pay off that one, so we did make a little bit of cash on that one. Not too much, but some. Didn't manage to pick up any special mechs out of it, though, which makes me wonder. Let's check out the mech bay real quick. Everybody's got a little bit of trimming that happened to them. What do I got in storage in terms of heavies? Okay, so we got the Jaeger mech. We got 4 parts for that. That's what we're looking for, a Jaeger. And then 2 parts for the Quick Draw, 2 parts for the Crusader. We've got a single Novacat Prime part, which would be awesome to have, but I don't think we're going to get. And the single TDR. Nothing in the Assault category. And we are close to a Stormcrow C, which would be nice, but we have to fight the clans in order to get it. We also have almost a Vindicator, which would also be quite nice. Let's just make sure that we sort this properly. We want the Enforcer up top, then these two, then Sentinel. Oh, that Sentinel seems to take longer and longer every time I look at it. 2, ready. And let's check out our barracks real quick. Make sure our mech warriors are all up to snuff. If anybody needs any special abilities. Not yet. I think I should go tactics. It's an indirect fire penalty, which he has MMLs, but they're dead fires, so we don't use them in that role. Mummy Bear will get up to Gunnery 7. Maybe we'll actually start hitting things with that AC-20.
I await your command.
Paladin is currently sitting low, but he's close to a Gunnery 7, and I want to save for that. It's just too good of ability not to have. Sunfish, no. Whisper, saving up, but she's pretty low. So it's going to be a while before she gets anything. Let's check out contracts in the command center. We are still quite a ways away from that commando. We keep taking missions, which pushes us off even further. But we need to take a cash mission coming up. Got a straight up battle at 1 skull. It's 2 of 9. So it is Clan Fire Mandrill. So that makes things a little bit difficult. Yeah, that's not a great idea. I really don't think that's a great idea. So in that case, how many days are 14 days away? We're going to have to take that house skull. I mean, we don't really have much of a choice. Yeah, we'll give Whisper a happy birthday. She gets high spirits for the next 30 days. That'll make it easier for her to vigilance, but she drives our light mech anyway, so... We're going to have to burn down to the day, and we're going to have to take that half skull against the clan. Hopefully it doesn't pit us against anything too dangerous, but... Sunfish Professional Bunch. Her stats are terrible, though. So it's not really our fault. We can't take her because she's useless. Alright, just a quick double check. This is our Sentinel. It is equipped with a medium rifle and a light PPC. We worked really hard to cram that light PPC in there. Oh, it's going to be an interesting mech. It has an alpha heat of 31 and a heat sinking of 30. So it should be relatively cool and very decently fast. That's what, a 6. Now, it does not have any defenses on it, which is a little concerning. we weren't able to do anything in that realm. And we weren't able to put the ballistic computer on it, which is a bit unfortunate. But, yeah, it's a mech. It works. Hopefully. Cross your fingers. It's not particularly well armed, which means fighting the clans with it is gonna be a dangerous proposition, but we don't have much of a choice. Alright, so here's the plan. We're gonna fight the raiding party. We have to fight the raiding party, because the next level up is a battle against Fire Mandrill at a full skull. So we gotta fight the raiding party. We'll negotiate that. We'll go full salvage, because this is a clan mission. We've got 4 mechs, and we put Paladin in. Paladin, welcome back to the show. You have a pretty decent skill for it. Oh, this is either going to go really well or really terribly. We need luck on our side for this one, which is not a great plan, but maybe it'll work. Our AC-20 now hits with the 7. We do need cash, but when you're fighting clans with, what was it, a 3 of 14? 3 of 13? It was a pretty high salvage value. We're going for the salvage. And then we will sell mech parts in order to make... Yeah, 3 of 13 against Clan Star Adder. It's well worth it. You absolutely want to do that. Because we've got light mech parts that we can sell, and that'll get us over the line. So I'm not super concerned about that. If worse comes to worse, I've got heavy mech parts that I could sell. Because we're not super close to a lot of them. And at this point, we've got 2 lights and 2 mediums. And the lights are not particularly well optimized. So we need kit more than we need cash. Even though we're coming up on the end of the week. Alright, somewhere in this area there's Clan Fire Mandrill, and we see 1 light already. Do we wait? Fighting clan, full salvage not negotiable. Exactly! You have to fight. You have to go full salvage on this. We've got an opportunity to take him while he's not moving. Alright, we've got second mech. What are we looking at? It is a Commando 2D. Well, that's not a clan mech, is it? No, it is most certainly not. Okay, fire the medium rifle and the light PPC. Okay, good shot and a miss. Well, he hit with something, so there's that going for us. Commando rushing up forward. Firing back with the medium laser and a little bit of fire. Took 2 of the shots from the SRMs. One of those, of course, was a head hit. Had to be. Whisper.
Yes, Commander.
Can I get you up here to support? Can I sprint you up here to support? Can't stay in cover if I want that, though. 2.5 is not really good enough. Oh, I can't get cover. Obstructed shot, 30. Open shot would be 46. And if I just walked it, what are we looking at? 30s also. 81 with the medium pulse, though. How much has he got left on the leg? 25? Yeah, we actually need to hit him. Alright, so we will sprint forward for that obstructed shot, I think. Because the medium pulse is... Oh no, 50. Ugh. Direct line of sight with that pulse, 76. Yeah, we'll take it. We've got an opportunity to hopefully punch a little bit. We've got 3 mechs so far on scanners. There may be 1 waiting in the wings. Come on, hit that leg. No, the leg. Just the leg. Okay, Whisper, that was terrible. That was not good. And a Commando, another Commando 2D. Interesting. Whisper is going to have to rely on our evasion. Miss once. And everything. Oh, nice. The Jenner dodging all sorts of missile fire. Very happy to see that. We've got our 3rd mech rolling on forward. It is below and not currently in the fight. And there is a 4th mech out there. Sledge. Sledge has a side shot. Sledge with side shots is a lot of fun. 61. Interesting. Shooting at him. 67. Slightly better chance, but Sledge with a side shot. So we will take that. Moving on forward. Using his supercharger so they can walk that. And go for it. 1 hit. Structure exposed. Plus the MMLs. I saw 1 hit on the penetrator. So he's got the 14 health left. Now, I doubt Mummy Bear is going to be able to get a single shot. Or a similar shot. Because she's, well, a little bit slow. Let's be honest. Her mech's not the fastest in the universe. A 42 against Commando. I think we'll burn it. Yeah, we'll go for it. Fighting the near Commando.
Copy that.
There we go. Tore off half the bloody mech in 1 shot. And he's on his back, so he's got 1 health left.
Taking a critical hit.
Alright, so the Commando's on his back. 1 of 3, pilot injured. And we've got a single medium. Where is this medium? Are you the medium? Other commando's on the move at high speed. He's attempting to use his evasion as much as he can.
Orders.
How much health you got on that leg? You've got 40? You've also got 11 in your CT.
Ready for order.
Paladin. Paladin has a multi-shot opportunity here. Shoot on the ground. We're looking at 8. Pretty good and not so good. So here's the plan.
Order received.
Multi-target. You. And you. Light BPC to Bravo because it's the better shot.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Okay, so you opened up his leg mostly. I'm a little bit surprised I survived that, but maybe I shouldn't be. And good hits. Nice going there with the Sentinel. And we've got our unknown in back.
Commander.
Whisper, I'm really tempted to just have you dive bomb this guy. You've got good chances to do it too. Ooh, I do. I have the shot. So we're going to go for it. Let's find out what we're dealing with. We've got an Urban Mech R60 as well as a Commando. Where's this medium mech? Does anybody see it? So, you're a light, you're a light, you're a light, you're a light. Yeah, we've got 4 lights here. Huh. Am I missing something? I really feel like I'm missing something. Fire Renew's back. Really good hits going down here. Come on, blow him apart, blow him apart. Not quite. He is unsteady, so he will be blown apart by our support unit. But, that's interesting. Large laser coming down from the Commando. Managed to not hit. A couple of rocket launchers hit. Seriously, this is a clan match. Where are the clans? We went full salvage on this, and there's no clanners. I am just stunned. Alright, so I can mostly ignore you. In fact, I'll probably send... Yeah, I'm gonna focus everything I've got on you just to wipe you out, take you completely out of the fight here. It's just commandos. All commandos. And nobody cares about commandos. We have a commando and we don't care about commandos. Oh, he was on the medium field. Okay, I gotcha. So he's standing back up. He's got not much of a mech left. If he loses 25 health on his leg, he's dead. If he loses 11 health on his CT, he's dead. Clan ruse. Yeah, apparently Clan Starhatter is lying to people. Oh yeah, we're totally in the area. Trust us. The last time I trust a clanner. Alright, we're gonna come over here and turn off the AC-20. Fire only with the medium lasers, because I think it'll do it. Of course you managed... Well, we killed the pilot. So, pilot's dead. Most of that commando is intact. And now we've got 2 lights. We've got an Urban Mech and a Primitive Commando. Urban Mech opening fire on the Jenner, not able to connect. Firing machine guns, not able to connect. Just not accomplishing much in general. Like most Urban Mechs. Do I try and dive you? Yeah, we'll go to shot.
Yes, Commander.
Because the Urban Mech's already gone. Although the Urban Mech is in cover where an Urban Mech wants to be. Can I get a shot on you from behind? Not quite, apparently. But that'll get it. Perfect.
Roger that.
So zip it along with the Jenner at high speed. I love this Jenner. I mean, there's modifications to make it even better, but so far it's really nice. Okay, and can you kill it? Okay, you took out a torso, which is good. But you didn't blow him up completely. Although you did take out all of his weapons, so he's going to have to try and punch. And he's going to try and punch the Jenner. Swinging a fist. Nope. Going for swinging a fist, but he's not able to connect. I hope that makes him unsteady. We're going to kill him next round either way. And Paladin. Paladin, you do not have a targeting computer, so there's no breaching shot for you. I could get a shot from up here. The light PPC is not in range, seriously. It's practically tailor-made to be a long-range blinking weapon, and you're telling me it's not in range. 3728. Shut off the medium rifle. Give it a chance to... Actually, no, just fire. He's almost dead. Just fire everything. So the light PPC works for us because it scrambles enemy targeting, and it does more than a normal medium laser. Although it does weigh 5 tons. Which is a bit much. It's what it's supposed to weigh, but still. We'll get in right next to him. Use the arc welders. Point blank range arc welders. So I think the arc welders managed to miss completely, as they often do. And he is almost unsteady.
What's up, boss?
What's up is we're going to try and take his head off. 42% chance is not good. I think we just spent another turn firing the lasers. The reason why is because I want it to be accurate when I actually get around to his back and shoot his head, or shoot his back with the AC-20. Alright, up to the top. Who's moving first? It's gonna be the Urban Mech. manages to get the shot on in, dealing a decent amount of damage to the crab.
That was slow.
That's about 2 days worth of repair right there.
Orders.
Yeah, Whisper, do you just want to end this guy's life? He's made a lot of bad choices in it. Let's not keep him waiting. Yeah. There's just nothing left. That's a pair of legs and a head. But it's a commando, so who really cares? See, I was promised clan. It said Clan Starrider. I was all psyched. I'm like, hey, we're going to take on the clans. We're maybe going to run into a couple of locusts. Maybe a white on the outside, but nope. Okay, he's structure exposed. Sledge.
Talk to me.
Yeah, get around to his back. That way we're just ignoring the armor reduction. Pop around here.
Copy.
A little bit far for the arc welder, but that's fine.
Watch.
And unsteady? Yeah, unsteady. There goes half of his torso.
Punch right through his armor.
And if Mummy Bear could please get a shot on his back. That's a shot on his side. That's a shot to the back. 87. We'll turn the AC-20 back on. Take aim. And there goes his mech as well. So that was a mission.
There to kill.
I'm kind of annoyed that I wasted a salvage run on this. I saw Clan Starrider and I'm like, oh, heck yeah. Clan double heat sinks, light engines, the whole works. Instead, we fight what is basically 4 pirates. So that's such a letdown, because we could have used that cash. 200,000 wouldn't have been terrible. Oh well. Alright, let's get them back aboard the ship. We will get on out of here. I'm not even sure if I left 13 pieces of salvage to find. We did kind of blow through everybody. I know at least 2 mechs we completely destroyed every single part except for the legs and the head. So there's probably not a whole heck of a lot left. We made 3,000 off that mission, minus our repair costs, which, because of this armor, will actually be pretty decently expensive. Alright, so we could get... We're going to get a whole bunch of Commando 2D parts. We're getting another Commando out of this mission. Fusion Core, definitely. It's a 155, but hey, Fusion Core is Fusion Core. I think we just guarantee the 2D parts. We'll have a mech to sell. Confirm it. Oh, oh no, we have hands. I thought for a second these were special hands. Pirates calling themselves clans, clearly. Clearly that's what we ran into. Somebody who had a very jumped up sense of self. So let's see what else it designs. If it gives us all the commando parts, we've got another commando. Which we can sell for money, which is always useful, but still commando. Hey, we got another commando. Oh boy. We can make an entire company out of commandos. We'll just get ourselves maximum commandos. 18 commandos, all equipped differently. It could work. It really couldn't. That would be a terrible, terrible idea. If you ever find yourself in the Battletech universe and somebody offers to say, hey, let's make a company of entire commandos, slap that person upside the head. And then sell those commandos and buy a couple of actual decent mechs. 18 commandos. I wonder if we'll get the 2D. I kind of hope for it. I'm sort of betting on it because we got 4 parts for it. But it does roll randomly to see which mech you get. It weights it towards it. All hail the Commando Lance. Maybe there's a way to do it. Maybe if you stacked on enough null sig and high fusion cores, but it's such a light mech. I mean, maybe you could make a clan tech version of it and it might roll with you, but ugh, that would just be difficult to run with. Alrighty, come on, game. That's the other thing that I'm really excited for when we finally upgrade to the next version, is apparently they've managed to cut loading times down pretty considerably. I don't know what sort of black magic they've worked, but apparently it's working really well for a lot of people. So that'll be another great thing to pick up. Although, part of me really is also hoping that we don't need to upgrade until the champion comes out, and I'll talk about that in a second. With all those SRMs, the Commando 2D is like a small, highly mobile shotgun that can take down mechs twice its size or bigger. You gotta be careful with it though, because it's not meant to take much of a beating. And 6,000 to fix the mechs. Yeah, the Sentinel did fine. It did better than I was expecting it to do. So we have a brand new Commando 2D. Put the crab at the top, that way we're done, finish building at the same time. Close it down, come over here to our brand new Commando 2D. Let's see what actually survived on it. Not a lot by the looks of it. So we got an SRM-6 out of it. And an SRM-4. It's got 3 missile slots. Do we have anything that we can do with that? Do I got like huge thunderbolt? I have a thermal bolt. That would be interesting. It weighs 9 tons. The entire mech is 25. 11 days and 30,000 to fix it. No. I think we sell it. Because what's it gonna... I'm gonna keep it just because, just in case. But we've got 4 days until a mission. Or until the end of the month. And there are no missions on the docket. Storage. Hi, I've got to sell stuff. Light mechs, because I don't really care about the light mechs. We got a Locust 2C, which we're keeping. The SLDF Royals are too rare. We're never going to run into it. Let's grab it. Oxide. Is it an Oxide? No, this is just a standard Javelin 10N. Javelins are good, though. Locust 1V, heck no, get rid of it. Locusts are even worse than... Oh, I suppose you could turn a Locust into a decent mech. So we'll sell those. We're back on good cash. 445. Sell... If we got Pirate Panther parts, we're selling them. That's PNT 5Z, I think. Not seeing it. We got... Oh, we have it. Oh, we have... Oh, Javelin, not Jenner. Duh. Alright, we got a single generator part. We'll sell it. Let's give us a bit of extra cash on the side. Something to move forward into the next few months with, because I think we want to leave the planet. We've burned up pretty much all the stuff. What is backstabber do? I don't know. I need to look that up. We've burned up pretty much everything at this point. So, we need to find a new planet to call home. Sell the Commando 1A part. You don't want a Commando like that. It's a primitive Commando. It's useless. We're up to 5? Can I get to 6? No, I really can't afford to be selling medium mechs. We need them too badly. Alright, let's go to the star map and talk to Sumire. We need to set a path for victory. So we have made our way into Merrick space. We're finally here. Everybody's happy about that. That's why we came here. And we need to find a new home. Now, they're all going to be 1.5 skulls because that's technically the rank of our lance. Next playthrough, we're definitely going to be setting difficulty by planet so we can make that determination on our own. So we're looking mainly for pirate stuff, because pirate stuff means we'll fight the pirates more often, and that's great, because pirates are easy to kill. Pirate presence, okay. Got a battlefield, arid world, Comstar presence, dominant fungus. That ought to be interesting. Moderate population, moons, planetary fortress, planet-wide storms, primitive simulation, and a recreation world. Well, let's travel to New Hope. Alright, set the course and let's rock and roll. And stow those pods so that we don't all get ourselves killed. And the mechs are done. Do you think we should fix... For how many days out? 10 days to a New Hope. Alright, we will refit the Commando. Just so we have a spare. Probably not going to do anything with it. This could be entirely wasted cash. But it'll only take us 11 days. We don't have a fusion core for it. Well, we do have a fusion core for it. But I'm not going to bother putting one in yet. Alrighty, so we will travel past the International Financial Report line. Keep it on normal. We're relatively okay there. We have enough mech parts that we can sell anything we don't really need. It's the lance you send it before you send the real lance to run out of ammo. Oh, yes. God, I want vehicles in this game, though. Can you imagine that? Vehicles would be awesome. Yeah, Sentinel did a lot better than I expected. It's got some interesting combinations. First of all, it managed to hit most of its shots, which is really good. I was a little bit worried about it not having a targeting computer. I really want to put a targeting computer on it, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that. The medium rifle does a decent amount of damage for what it is. Although I am still tempted to remove it to put on an AC2+++, because we have a few of those. Hey, the Commando will be done tomorrow. So it'll be ready by the time we actually take the mission. Everybody, welcome to A New Hope. Oh, God, no. Steel and medical supplies, Paladin, really? Garnish wages, low spirits, dishonest, -1 medical point. We've got a problem now. We've got to dump Paladin out of the company. 3 days until he's healed. We should dump him now. That's unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. Yeah, Paladin ended up being the one who was Alliance thief and cheat. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that at all. I don't really have a pilot to replace him right now. Which is the problem we constantly come up with. Let's take a mission. We'll put roulette in, and we'll roll the dice. Which I know, we're mixing up our metaphors a bit there. Yeah, we had this problem with Synapse. That's because he's injured.
Yes, Commander.
He's lost his levels because when you're injured, you are at lower stats. So, all right, let's boot up the command center, open up the contracts, click away from them as soon as we can. That way we can hopefully get things recovered. But yeah, we have the same problem with Synapse, and Synapse, we kept with him for a long, long time, and I kept saying I was going to fire him. And right as we were about to fire him, he got the event which got rid of his dishonest trait and gave him some other special trait. So we were able to keep him around, but Paladin is currently in the hospital right now. So I'm going to be taking a couple of missions with Roulette, and if Roulette can get skilled up fast enough, then we're just throwing Paladin right out the airlock. Because you cannot have that in your company. Although Paladin's been with us for a long time, that's really unfortunate. You're in the negative 22 days, you're like... Well, we're in the negative for reasons, because, you know, we did stuff. We're actually doing pretty well, all things considered. Oh, you meant his... I get D&D reference. Alright, so back to the contracts. Let's see what New Hope has for us. We got a couple of half skulls. Capture base, battle, capture base, really. Assassinate is good, and confirmation local pirate officer. Ooh. 1 skull pirate, 2 of 9 though. Could take that as a cache. Although contested wheels, capture base. Capture bases are not necessarily super hard. Because they don't have turrets, right? Destroy bases have turrets, but I don't think capture bases do. I think we might want to take captured wheels. Stealing is a form of flattery is also, but it's against planned fire mandrel, but it's a 4 of 17. Those assassination missions are the best. Assassinations can pay out really good, but a max salvage of 2.9 is really low. And then we jump right up to a 1.5 skull. Beefed up security? Yeah, we can't take this. First of all, it would require a 248-day trip to New Eden, which they're paying for, sure, but it's going to take 248 days. I do not have 248 days worth of saved up funds. A repo is a battle against Abandoned. Raiding party is 34 days away. But again, we don't have enough mechs in this lance. Oh, Beast, not Best. I misread. Board of Observers is a battle against Clan Wolf. Wolves is a mission against... who? Garrison Force. Unknown. So that could be rough, although if we do well enough, we might be able to get it. I'm thinking Contested Wills. It's against Clan Staradder again, though. It'll give us enough cash to get out of the red, but we can't take a rookie pilot against a clan. That's what stops that from being a thing. So you're really low on cash, but decent on supply. You're okay on supply, but really high on salvage. Clan Fake Hatter. Yeah. Armored vehicles against 2. Abandoned. I think we could take Repo. Take Repo as a cash? 1.5 skulls. Let's take Repo as cash. That'll just get us out of the red for now. So go 726. It's against Abandoned, and we'll put Roulette in. Roulette is probably not the best pilot for the Commando because she's not a fantastic evasion pilot, but I'm not about to put her into any of the actual gunning mechs. Be happy you're in the Sentinel. If you blow up the Sentinel, we have another mech that'll literally be finished as we finish the next mission. So we're not super concerned about that. Although we will have to build that Commando and that'll take some time. We're about to finish ripping all the broken armored plates off of it, so there's that going for us. So 1.5 skull, we are taking a rookie pilot in, mainly because I'm not about to wait for Paladin to be finished, and Paladin's getting shoved out the airlock as soon as we can. Because he's a dishonest scumbag who's stealing medical supplies. You do not do that. That's bad. So 726,700 C-bills ought to be a decent amount. 1.5 skulls against Abandoned, which I believe is just the thing that it defaults to when it doesn't have a list. So hopefully this will be Pirates and not Clan, because 1.5 skull against Clan would be just a nightmare. So, cross your fingers. Also, several of them are armored vehicles, which we may be able to take advantage of if we do things right. Sentinel's the best mech. I don't know about the best mech. We happen to have a very nice crab. Alright, there's nothing on scanners. We're gonna... How far is the range on this sensor? Oh, it's this map. Oh. Enemy reinforcements show up over here. Reserve.
Waiting for the right
Master Tactician. That's right, Whisper is a boss. Reserve all the way down to the bottom, I think.
move for tactical advantage.
If they drop into sensor range, then we'll be able to go after them. We got a lot of movement there. That concerns me.
Reserve in action. Yes,
Our Whisper's in high spirits because it was her birthday. Let's get her all the way forward. Sensors indicate nothing. Oh no, we got him.
got a sensor trace.
Barely on the edge of sensor range. Yep, an abandoned Yield Clan White Square. Driving his unknown vehicle forward. Let's get Roulette on the move as well. In a brand new commando. It's only been in one mission so far.
Going full throttle.
I would love to get a pretty decent sized engine and defense systems on that thing.
Good to go.
Maybe we should look into putting something else on it. Let's keep everybody together, and we need to get up this hill. The position on top of this hill is very powerful because you can control line of sight really well. And also, when the reinforcements come in from here, we will be in a position to do something about it. Now, this lance is much faster than Starburst lance, but also does not have a scarecrow with them. Or not scarecrow, but the Aramsham. Alright, so nothing on sensors yet. We're going to reserve down. The clan enjoys pikes. What? You're going to have to unpack that one for me just a little bit. And we'll keep reserving down to the bottom as long as we can. Oh, is it a single vehicle? Whisper.
Commander.
Are we looking at 150-ton Super Heavy?
On my way.
No, we're not. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Lock that down. What do we got? Who's moving? Nobody in sensor range yet.
Ready for orders.
This is getting to be damn peculiar. Let's get Roulette on the move, so I can basically hide the commando. That's the main goal of moving her first. Sentinel is a hidden. As long as we stay out of sight, they can't shoot us. They don't appear to be moving.
What's up, boss?
Which has me really concerned, because does that mean we are already dealing with a mech force off over here that is slowly getting into position? Alright, let's get the Sledge moving, and that'll be our last movement, and now we're just gonna have to see what's coming. Alright, none of them have moved, which really is disturbing. I'd like to be fighting only 4 things at a time. That would be very helpful. Don't know what you are. Maybe they just get a free turn and they... Okay, they spread out. Alrighty.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get a move. We'll get on right to their 6. Yeah, that'll be good.
Affirmative.
Alright, so we got a couple of tanks. We're looking at a Vantes with Pirate AC-10 and a... Okay, we have a Demolisher. I am not in a position to shoot that Demolisher. We have a problem. If you can kill the Vantes and... Okay, I thought for a second it had 400 back armor. It does not. Okay, Demo needs to die. It is a Pirate Demolisher, which means it's only got a pair of twin heavy rifles instead of twin AC-20s. Roulette's background portrait makes it look like she's faded out. Alright, so you are not equipped for point-blank range combat. Like, you were never designed for it, but you are a Berserker. Oh, he moves at 1 anyway, it doesn't matter. High speed, low drag? Or go for this one. High speed, low drag.
On my way. Double time.
Zip on behind the Demolisher. We've got a medium rifle. Does 45 damage. We'll fire the PPC anyway. Hey, we hit with a PPC. I'm on board with that one. So, sensors impaired, it'll have a harder time hitting. So that'll work somewhat in our favor. If we can deal enough damage to it quickly enough, we might be able to kill it. And if we can just murder these guys up here before the people downstairs can actually get involved in the fight, we will be very happy campers indeed. 67s, I'll take it. We're just going to alpha everything. Target Pirate Demolisher. 200 health. If you hit his side, I'll be very, very happy. Fire. You missed. Of course you missed. Although she has continued to board into that side even more. So that's working out for us. Sledge,
Talk to me.
you have one opportunity to attempt to kill this demolisher. I don't think you're going to accomplish it, but give it a shot. Maximum speed, target the demo, fire. Of course, he misses with both of his light rifles. The point of his mech he misses with. Alright, everybody duck. We've got the Von T's moving. He's got a Pirate AC-10 and the rocket launchers. Of course, Darius, letting me know as they shoot me rather than in advance, as is your job, as you look down from orbit. He is so useless. Okay, heavy rifle has been hit, or the AC-10 has been hit. We're in trouble. Oh, we're in trouble.
I'm losing armor.
He's an ace pilot. That's going for him quite nicely. He missed both of his rifles. Okay, that's good. That'll keep us alive. Inferno. Interesting determination on who to shoot with the Inferno ammo. And he's also going to turn away, exposing his backside. How's his backside compared to his side? 125 versus 40 at the moment. Taking some long-range fire. Crab's getting shot at a lot. Hopefully this will sort out and we'll be able to do something about it. Whisper. Okay, Whisper, you need to get on the side that he is missing. And he is missing his left side? Yeah. So if you can get to that left side, we'll be able to work out a plan. Surprisingly enough, I actually don't need you to get to his side. Direct line of sight? Direct line of sight. Okay, 76. That is his left, right? Yeah, it is. So Whisper has a chance to kill the Demolisher and be a hero. The question is, will she be a hero? Fire. Whisper has done her very darndest not to be a hero. Managing to have missed every single shot on the side that she's on. Whisper, are you working secretly with Paladin? Ugh, this is dangerous. Okay, I need a direct line of sight. I got a direct line of sight. I'm just gonna keep pounding this Demolisher. If this Demolisher we can kill it, then we live. Oh, thank you, Roulette. Thank you so very much. Alright, now we get to move Sledge to try and knock down the Von T's. Maybe they're lovers. Secretly plotting against us to destroy the entire company. You have 19 health in the back. So, Sledge, because you're faster. Although Sledge can't really afford to sprint this turn. We're gonna go for it. We have melee weapons. If we manage to step on his back, we've blown him up. If not, well, we have problems. Yep, Josh, the Sentinel has been doing a good job. And we managed to get some stability out of that, but we've killed all the tanks up here. So, doing all right with that one. And that means they can't see us now. So we have control over the engagement, because we get to peek down on them.
Ready for orders.
Oh, you have a shot. How lovely. Not sure what else we're facing, but we took it for cash. Oh, you have an aim at the back of a Shrek PPC carrier that is not carrying PPCs. Interesting plan. Fire everything.
Here it comes.
Girl, you had an 83% chance. What the heck? Oh, some of my pilots, they have good opportunities to hit, and they do not take advantage of them. So we've also... Oh, crap. Okay, we got the crap salad in with the pepper boxes instead of the AC-20. The Enforcer surprisingly came out under heat on that one. I could have sworn she was overheating on it, but apparently not. The Shrek will now turn around and use his heavy weapons to fire everything he has at the Enforcer. You have rocket launchers, right? Okay, RL-10s. Enforcer taking a bit of a pounding. RogueTech 80% is more like 12%. And 35 is like 60. Clearly. Clearly that's how percentages work in this game. What sort of armor do you have in back? 120 is... Wow! Do we know what you are yet? We know you have missiles, but do I care? Ooh, yeah, I do. I definitely do. Okay, so the Shrek is almost as dangerous as the Demolisher, which is a bit of a problem. I think I want to reserve down, let the lights duke it out. XCOM got a reskin. A reskin and heavy metal. Okay, large laser getting fired. I'm gonna bet you're a Pirate Panther. Because the Zed Panther has a large laser negative. And the Saladin with the pepper boxes, firing all of his pepper box shells. It's basically a ghetto LBX. Managed to get a couple of hits in, but not destroy it.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Good. Alright, let's get Sledge on in. If I can get Sledge a side shot, that'll work. He'll be taking additional stability damage. I can't afford that unless I have Vigilance, which now I can afford it. So get that sprint going on. And oh, I can manage to not actually walk into it. Good. So we'll zip on over here to a perfect position. The Shrek or the Saladin, but the Saladin has a pepper box. If the Saladin actually had, like, real heavy cannons, then I'd be more concerned, but he does not. Can you please stop hitting the turret? You have dealt 95 damage to that turret. Okay, more fire coming in from long range. We've got to get the Enforcer on the move, but the Enforcer also can't afford to sprint.
Commander?
Which I really would like the Enforcer to sprint right now, because I can take additional stability damage. Sure, why not? Let's be a little bit bold with the Enforcer. I cut the medium lasers out of the solution. Gets us under the heat. Okay, Mommy Bear, I think you may need a bit of a vacation. Because this is getting a little bit ridiculous now, honey. Okay, got some missiles going down. Trebuchet, maybe? Machine guns? She's taking a bit additional stability damage for standing in the gravel.
Holding firm. Orders?
Whisper. Can I get a little bit more speed out of this?
Orders?
No, Roulette. Because Roulette can get a shot on the side, right? Well, she'll be exposed to fire, which is a bit unfortunate. Can I sprint the Sentinel a little bit further forward? That'll get us through the problem.
No shooting.
And get us a peek at more things. So we've got a Commando 1D. We did go through rough terrain.
Taking a shot.
2 more good hits. The Sentinel just on target. Jeez, it's crazy. Look at this. 90 of 85. That's ridiculous. And the Sentinel starting to take some fire, evading everything. It's got 4 pips of evasion, which is not as high as it could be, but, well, it's working out. I would like to... Yeah, we'll go with the walk. It's a little bit cooler. Now, we are working on a bit of rough terrain. Shut off 1. Another hit to the turret. This is the most hits to a turret that I've ever seen. Because it's not just one big hit that hit the turret. It's, you hit that turret like 5 times. More than that, actually. Whole bunch of fire going down on the Enforcer. That's all your rocket launchers. Oh, you have an LRM-10, 2 of them. Alright, so the Enforcer will move next turn and be able to get out. And Sledge is up. Okay, this Shrek PPC carrier is attempting to guard itself. It has 140 health on the side, 119. Really, its frontal armor is now vulnerable. That's what we're looking at here. Although, I can move over here and get its back armor. Do I have multiple locations up here? I do, sort of. Yeah, right there. That'll give Mummy Bear a better angle to shoot from. Rear attacks. Okay, we got some decent penetration so far. So not a penetrating hit yet, but vulnerable. And that'll be key. Because the Shrek is the most dangerous thing on this field right now. Commando 1D taking a long run. I'd get the Sentinel checked out. I think it's being blessed by the tech case guy. Oh, maybe.
Orders?
Let's get right in here. Oh, no, that's on the side still. We need to get right behind it.
Roger that.
Full speed. And we will punch the line on this one.
Good to go.
I want to make sure that we kill it. You know, unless she decides that she can't possibly bring herself to murder the enemy who was trying to get us all killed.
Getting a little toasty, Commander.
Whisper, can you please stop trying to work to get us all killed here? We are trying to win. Also, we're not making any salvage out of this. We're getting paid purely in stuff. Or purely in cash.
Waiting for
So we'd like to be able to nail the enemy quite hard and survive. That is well within your minimum range. We're going to shoot it anyway.
orders. Yeah, Commander.
It's probably not going to hit, but this will position her quite nicely.
Understood.
And we do need to kill this Shrek. I missed both times, but that was kind of to be expected. Maybe I should have gone for the stomp.
Missed.
It's only a commando, though. Although it does stomp for 21. That's pretty high. Centurion. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. Centurion would be an interesting mech if we had actually taken, you know, salvage on this mission. Are you a 9A? Yeah, you're you're an AH. Oh, crap. I I had not realized we were being shelled by an AC-20 this whole time. I need to get you on the move and shed your stability problems. Right here. That'll do it.
Position confirmed.
So shed the stability problems. Line up on the back of them. And we're going to push the line. We'll have her step back.
Let's see how you like
Because
it.
she just can't hit anything. It's getting to be a major concern, actually. She hasn't hit a gosh darn thing with that AC-20. Okay, we got another Centurion, so ride of the Centurions here. Heavy rifle. And a mining drill, which would be unfortunate to get close with. So this Shrek was supposed to be dead this turn, and thanks to really, really bad distribution rolls and a couple of missed shots that should not have been missed shots, we're gonna have a bad day. Ooh, lots of bad day here. Alright. We still got our cannon arms, but for how much longer is the real question.
Yes, Commander.
Whisper. I kind of need a little bit more evasion than that. That's moderately suicidal. Reserve. Let the enemy go. Let their light mechs take their move. We got the Saladin and the Commando. The Commando is currently off on a little bit of a road trip. Not quite involved in the battle just yet. Firing his large laser at the Jenner. That was a good reason why we avoided that fight. I'd like to actually kill the Shrek this time. That would be high on my list of feeling good about things. And the pepper box. 2, 3. Managed to get some hits, but not blowing off the arms just yet. Although, that's the stability, so now Mummy Bear goes first. So Mummy Bear, you are looking at him now. Turn off the AC-10. Turn off everything. Yeah, she's got to spend a turn backing off. So we'll move her back. And she'll be back next turn to fight. Brace. Get that heat down, get that stability down. And the Centurion rocking forward with his AC-20. Not firing it. Oh no, that's not the Centurion with the AC-20, that's the heavy rifle one. Alright, so Whisper needs to get behind this Shrek and give it one last firing.
Commander.
Which, that will do it. But she's about to be exposed to a lot of fire.
Orders.
I think we reserve again. Because the Shrek is a 1. So we'll reserve again. We'll let both of the Centurions go. We'll let basically everybody go. That way I know where I can move Whisper into a position. Fire going down on the Jenner. Oh yeah, she's cooking. That's a bit of a problem. She'll have to turn off a couple of lasers. And long range fire, not managing to connect. Good. Alright, Whisper, you're in high spirits. You're having a good time. You're feeling very happy and perky. So we're going to do this.
Affirmative.
Now she takes a cheap vigilance because she's in high spirits, which will put her up a level of initiative. So I need to get myself below that line. I need to do it 3 times to get below the line, but she will be able to shoot again next turn. So you need to deal 14 plus 40, 50 something damage, so you're not going to kill him this one, but you may kill him the next time. Hey, it's open. That's a miss. And that's more open. Got the engine. Okay, we don't even got to worry about that. Not even a concern. Okay, so the Shrek has been dealt with.
Talk to me.
Sledge. We have a new target, and that target happens to be a Centurion with a really big cannon. Yeah, that one. Move off over here. Aim down at the Centurion with a really big cannon. He is in the force, unfortunately.
Roger that.
Got 1 hit out of 91. We're just not having good accuracy today. I'm not sure what's going on. Mummy Bear is feeling some pain, yes. But part of that is her own fault. Because she's not killing things like she needs to be. Seriously, she has a cannon deliberately designed to murder everybody. And she has not been doing it. Hey look, it's a Blackjack BJ1. You might say that's a title character from a pretty decent campaign. Not even the right scent? What? That was the right scent. The 9H with the AC-20. Because of the theft? No, they're not. Well, maybe.
Full speed. No target.
So we'll get the Sentinel moving a little bit. We need to shut off one of these cannons. Oh, look at that perfect line there. Not you. Wait. Yes, you. 43%. Fire the light PPC. Miss. Did I? Pretty sure that I fired at the right one. Huh, maybe. Alright, Whisper. You need to go high speed, low drag, that whole 9 yards. And really what I want to do is I want to come after him, because they're all stacked up really tightly together, which is a bit unfortunate, actually. 60 health? I spent the line not over the line, so let's give that a shot. So we will target the back of the Saladin, because we're penetrating his armor. We're going to go everything on. Oh, she just misses so gosh darn much with these medium lasers, I just do not know what to do about it.
My mech's heating up.
Has not been accurate in a while, and it's unfortunate. Nobody's been accurate in this mission so far. Commando 1D, opening fire on the crab. He's having just as many problems with his large lasers, so at least there's that going for us. And let's see what the... Okay, roulette's up.
Good to go.
Roulette, can you get a shot on the back of that, Saladin? I think you had one. There it is. So managed to stay under the line, but this time she's going over the line because we're going to fire all weapons. This will be our sort of hit and run. And hopefully we'll kill the Saladin. Fire. IC engine destroyed, so it's dead anyway. We got through armor critical, which blew it up. Alrighty, so both of our light mechs are over the red line, and they're both relatively close. We got a punch coming in for the Centurion. Oh, that's a big hit. 40 damage right there. And you had the drill, right? Yeah. Drill going down, but the drill not impacting. Good. And your back is now towards me. Hey, Mummy Bear.
Good to go.
I know you haven't hit the broadside of a barn yet. Do you think that could change? I'm actually going to not do it just yet. Because I'm wondering... Oh, this would be a good idea. Getting close on that Centurion.
Roger.
And the reason why is because I want to have the damage reduction when his AC-20 actually hits me. Because it is going to hit me.
Aye, aye.
Oh, 2 good hits finally. And then both the lasers miss. And now I assume the Centurion is going to go? Yeah, Centurion on the roll. Ooh, almost hit the Sentinel. Roulette is counting her blessings at this point. Alright. Now, who's left? It's just... the Blackjack. Reserve again. We'll let the Blackjack open fire, and the reason why I'm going to let that happen is because the arms on Mummy Bear are mostly gone. So I want to guarantee that she'll be able to pull back.
Yeah, Commander.
I pull into a position where you can see his back. He'll have 87s across the board. Turn on every single heavy weapon. Fire.
Roger.
There goes some of his mech. Good job, finally. Fusion core crit, pilot injured. He's unstable. So if we had the heat, we could go after him. But we really kind of don't. Alright, top of the turn. It's back up to that commando. The commando going in for a punch. Swing. Oh, structure exposed. Having a bad day. We need to get this... We need to get our commando out of here as fast as possible.
Commander?
How much is left on the Centurion? 71. And we cannot afford to cook this round. Brent. Can I get up anywhere? Ooh, I may have committed myself to a kind of battle that I really don't want to be involved in. Oh. Also having a hard time selecting this tile that we want to move to. Alright, here's the plan. We will go long distance on this one. And I do need to get around to his back because his back is where all the juicy bits are exposed. And put right there.
No shooting, just running.
So we need to chill out. Light PPC off. Light PPC 2 off. That'll be 63. Hit him with a rifle. Okay, mining drill destroyed, and he's going to fall over, which is both good and bad. It's good because, you know, pilot injury. It's bad because now we can't shoot his open armor in the back. So he's down to a single wound. That gives Whisper an opportunity to run the heck on out of here. Because she is over the line, and that is unfortunate to work with. Sprint. High speed. As much low drag as you care for.
Copy that.
Okay, we're going to get some high ground. And now medium laser off, medium laser off, medium laser off. It's the pulse laser. So we get one medium laser that we get to shoot with. We're going to go for the headshot. Because Of course you're going to miss a 94.2%. Wait, no we didn't? What? Did we hit that? That looked like a miss. Centurion's weapon list, still on the table. You want to take it off the table because it can still punch and it still takes up slots. So if we want to burn people down on things that they're doing, we need to have it not there. So we're going to pull the Enforcer back. Brace again, get her under the line, get that recoil reset. Its arms being missing are a big problem, and we need to manage that. A lot of incoming fire from the BJ-1, managed to hit us with an AC-2. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there either. I thought it missed, but apparently the pilot just fainted. And we need to start engaging this guy here, because I'm not super worried about the commando. Maybe I should be. He does have a large laser. He has that going for him. So the Centurion's out in the open, though. Interesting. Wait, do I have a back shot on the Centurion? No, I just have an obstructed line of sight starting from the beginning. Okay. Sprint. If I wanted to get around to his back, that's just not happening. So we'll stay on the supercharger. Obstructed shot, put him in cover. Focus on the commando to take it off on the field. We are cooking a bit. Turn off medium laser to get us back under the heat. Actually, no. Shut off the MML3. MML7, because they're just not very useful.
Roger.
I'm really tempted to take those MMLs out, because I'm not sure they're actually giving me anything. Oh, light armor, left arm destroyed.
Take that as a
Would have been nice if we took out the entire mech, but hey, we're working on it. Bit by bit. Their commando is going to run at high speed. He is no longer involved in the fight. He wants to be not there.
Yes, Commander.
So Whisper is feeling fine. She's back under the heat threshold, and she's going to get right around behind this Centurion. Hi. I'm going to turn all my lasers back on, and we're going to say hi. Well, we missed with one. Oh, we managed to set off the AC-20 ammo. Good job there. Okay, that puts us in a nice position. So now we just got the Blackjack BJ-1 and the Commando. Our override was successful, so we're happy that
Standing by.
And you can start being a little bit aggressive. Rush on over here at full speed. Get ourselves some evasion going on here. Got a target on you. Can I turn the light PPC yet? I can. We get a light PPC shot. And nailed it for the sensor impaired. Wonderful. So now he's going to be less accurate moving forward. He still hit us with... Ooh, we should probably pull back. Yeah, we're going to pull the Sentinel back. I'm not going to risk blowing off a limb on this one.
You've got my attention.
Alrighty, so let's kill this Commando on our way through. No point then to sprint if we're not going to get too much further. Not great chances to hit on the Commando. Oh, decent chance to hit on you, though.
Confirmed.
Alright, we're going to come over here. Light him up. Turn on the MML again. Oh, no, we can't. We're a little bit away from being able to do that again. And fire everything.
Engaging target.
Couple of good hits. Then we missed with one of the lasers. And a single out of 3 missiles.
Oh, what's up, boss?
Now, Mummy Bear doesn't really have a shot on anybody, because Mummy Bear is well out of the fight at the moment. That will change, but that's going to take some time. I think we just brace. Chill out a little bit more, wait for the Commando to come back in, that way we can get a shot down on the Commando. That's the plan. Unless the Commando's going to try and circle around to us, which I'm not necessarily opposed to, just a little surprised. Maximum speed. I can't... If I could punch him, I would. But we're not quite there yet. At maximum speed, get right next to him. And we're probably going to have to shut off the medium laser. Probably all of them, except for one. Oh, we can't get the shot. Can I get the medium? No. It is a medium pulse gland, which is nice. And... I want to set you back. The chance to hit isn't great anyway, so we may as well. Offensive push with a single laser. You are happy with your design. I'm just a little concerned with how lightly armored it is. It needs more defenses.
I'm ready for orders.
So I'm gonna run her the heck out of this fight. Get into some cover.
Roger. Full speed.
That way we do not have to risk everything. And also chill it out. Allow us to come in from the back. Use it as a backstabber.
Talk to me.
Sledge, can I get you a back shot? No, not really. Alright, we'll walk it. And that'll be 78s. Turn the MMLs back on. Do we have the heat for it? We do. Okay, so we're back right up on the line.
Firing.
Structure exposed. Can I get a structure blown apart? Yes, I can. Okay, so that takes out half of his weapons. We're good and happy there. And he's unsteady.
Critical hit.
It's not going to matter. Oh, it does, because Mummy Bear is here. Unfortunately, Mummy Bear doesn't have a target on anybody. He's got a large laser. It does concern me a bit. Move back here. Brace up again. We're chilled on heat, so we got 2 full rounds of being able to shoot for free. Blackjack going to shoot down on the crab. Get a hit with it. But the Jenner's about to get right behind it. Whisper has it. Okay, let's, No, I'm just gonna send Whisper in. She's got it. Sprint. Right behind. Hi, I've got a shot in you. All weapons back on. Lined him up.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Ah, we actually hit everything for once. Alright, and we've exposed more armor. Unsteady. Having problems with evasion. We're gonna try and bring Roulette in, which could be a bad idea. But I'm hoping that it works. Let's see what this 1D is doing. Commander 1D is back! Sprinting at maximum speed. Oh, structure exposed. A good shot. Oh, that was close.
5 ammo gone.
Oh, it was my double stack ammo too. Oh, you little... So, in this case, Case saved the mech. Prevented it from exploding.
Commander?
But I am very unhappy about that. Alright, let's rush in from the side. Medium rifle to on. That's ammo we can't replace. Fusion core crit. And that's a mech down. Sentinel popping out of nowhere, opening fire with a light PPC.
You've got my attention.
Sledge is not happy. From above,
Move into position.
the wicked shall receive their just reward. Coin flip! Hey, coin flip! Yeah. I think Sledge can take this guy out. If we have any ammo left, it blew up the... Yes, I am a little salty. I can't replace that AC5 double stack.
Orders.
So, we've got a problem with this mech in general now. Yeah, we're out of ammo. We're purely out of ammo. 40 damage is possible. Go for it. Good. So, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate that the Sledge has lost his double stack ammo. I'm gonna look through the list, but I'm fairly certain I don't have any more of that. So, getting our hands on AC5 doubles is gonna be hard. Replacing it with a single ton is going to be a little bit too light. God, that was just an unlucky crit. Set off the ammo. Now, luckily we had Case involved in this one, and so the ammo explosion didn't blow up the entire mech. But still, yep, better to lose that than just the entire mech. Absolutely, Raider. So that's a little unfortunate, but the mech is alive, and that's that. Alrighty, let's see what we've got. 896,740 C-Beals. We are back on good cash. So a cannon upgrade for what? Oh, for the crab? Maybe. We're gonna have to see. It was the only thing that got blown up. So there is that going for us. If we went with an ultra autocannon, we could swap out, but they're light autocannons, which is really good. So the Sentinel took a couple of penetrating hits, nothing too terrible, but, and also no explosions. The Enforcer also took a couple of penetrating hits, no crits on this, but that unfortunate ammo explosion took out the AC5 double stack, which, oh, that's painful. It doesn't really matter what we're getting. We did not take this mission for cash. We did not take this mission for salvage. We took it for cash because we wanted to get ourselves back up into a comfortable area so we didn't have to immediately be worrying about the next financial report, and also give us some cash in order to actually fix things. So that'll be interesting. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the crab. The light AC5s seem to be super rare. We just never run into the gosh darn things. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get our hands on it. We got an RL-10. Of course. Clearly the RL-10 was what we were missing. We now may create the ultimate battle mech, or something to that effect. All right, we're going to take a quick look to see what we need to do to our unfortunate crab. Oh, it's a solid design. I like it, but it's very middle of the road. Like, solid is probably the best way to describe it. It's not going to wow you with fantastic capability. but at the same time, it's probably never going to quite disappoint you unless you're expecting it to immediately gut a mech, because it just doesn't do that. AC5s really just don't do that. They're what, 45 damage? And he's got 2 of them, which in total is 90. That's almost an AC20. And they're light AC5s, which means he can pack a whole ton of them in there. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with the upgrade for the mech. It could use one. But we don't really have any kit that we would replace it with. I suppose if we had better heat management, or we actually do have pretty good heat management, we'd probably be on the lookout for a couple of medium-heavy lasers. So, unfortunately, in order to get those, we need to fight the clans, which is a little bit dangerous to try and manage. So we will wait for the loading times to finish up and send us back to the Argo. But yeah, 3 mechs took a pretty decent pounding on that one. Results cannot be transferred, but we knew that. Oh, he was telling us our 2D was done. 88,169 for the next 28 days. Yeah, not quite, but that's what he thinks it'll be. Because he doesn't quite understand that we have 2 mech bays we can repair from. So, 17 days on the Enforcer, 9 days on the Crab. Wow. Yeah, I had been thinking about dropping the MMLs. They're just not giving me a whole lot of functionality. Paladin, get off my bloody boat. Let's wait for us to get the Crab out of Hawk so I can actually take a look at it. Alrighty. Oh, Paladin has been a valuable member of the support. Throw a party in the barracks. Oh, no, that did not work out. That did not work out. I had been hoping he would lose the dishonest trait, but he did not. So he's out of here. He is just gone. First of all, we've got negative medical because of this guy. Sunfish is in the hospital for the next 3 days. Barracks, mech warriors. Roulette, are you going to be good enough to take him on? You're really not.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, you lion sack of crap. Yeah, out the airlock. Soon. Soon he will be out the airlock and I will not have to worry about him. Mummy Bear, you desperately need to work on your AC-20 aim. It's becoming a problem. Spacer, Lyran, Merchant, Lucky, Mech Warrior, Dependable, Cautious, Bookish. And yet you can't hit the broadside of a bloody barn.
How can I help?
And Sledge is saving up, probably for his next level of piloting. Alright, let's take a look at the mech bay. Let's take a quick look at this Crab now. Oh, and the Commando, apparently? Oh no, that's our broken Commando. We don't care. Alright, pull the double stack off. Ugh. Why? Why did it have to be the double? Repair all. We've got 2 tons. So the double stack gives us 34 rounds. Normal AC5 ammo gives us 30 rounds in total, so we're losing 4 rounds. Which I suppose is not the greatest problem ever. Put that there. And the AC5 ammo. That'll put us back up to normal. How much is these MMLs holding up? 4.5 and 1.5. So we're looking at 6 tons in these MMLs. One of the problems is this Crab is designed very tightly. As you can see, every single hardpoint is used. Well, these ones weren't, but we put this stuff on them. So, what could we do to this mech? Not a lot. There's just not a lot to do here. It's solid. It's like we could swap out cannons, but these light AC5s are 5 tons. They weigh less tonnage than an AC2, which is hilarious. He's got a ballistic starting computer already. He's got case 2 to protect all the ammo, which was really nice. What is this specifically doing? Reduces the ammo explosion only to 3 points of damage in total. Yeah, that's a really nice piece of equipment. I think we just suck it up and we deal with the fact that we're gonna have 4 less rounds of ammo. It's not really a major problem because we generally don't use everything. He's already got one. So if you look at his head, he's already got one right underneath it. Is it? I thought he already had one. Put the Crab up top. Actually, no, we'll stop the work since the only thing we put in was 2 tons of ammo. Refit. I thought he had a base starting. Oh, he does have a base. Well, that means, actually, what we can do, because targeting computers stack on pluses. So we can literally do that. And how many rounds is a half of LRM? 60 rounds in total. We fire 10 at a time. So let's pull Let's pull the Deadfire out. Plus 50% long-range missile damage, plus 50% stability damage, minus 50% all range brackets, minus 4 with indirect fire. Deadfire is incompatible. Ooh. Maybe pull off our arc welders. They're not giving me anything. They really aren't. So we'll go with the addition... Oh, I have multiple targeting computers? Oh yeah, because we picked them off the AC-2 carriers. Yeah, good catch, Maverick. So I think what we'll do then is we'll go take out the arc welders. They weren't doing much anyway. They don't hit the broadside of a barn. Yeah, minus 1 accuracy, times 2 against overheating targets, but we don't have any way of generating overheats. If we were running this in Starburst, then the arc welders might be much better. And we'll go Guardian ECM as well. And that will then give me... I've got a double stack of AC-10 ammo. 5 tons. Take out that LRM half. Because how many Deadfire does that give me? 100 rounds? Yeah, that's 10 shots with the MMLs, and the MMLs don't really do much for us anyway. So that'll give us back up to our full tonnage. He's going to get more accurate with the ballistic targeting computer. He's going to get better protection out of movement, which his supercharger is going to be fantastic for anyway, because that allows him plus 40% walk distance, which is huge. And all we lost was arc welders we weren't using anyway, because it really isn't a melee mech. And a couple of, and some LRM rounds, which we weren't using anyway, because they're terrible. We've gone from 16 shots on the MMLs down to 10 shots on the MMLs. So, and we may pull these off entirely to come up with something else. I'm thinking SRMs. We could cram in 2 SRM-6s. Because that's basically what he's doing here. Dealing 8 damage? 8 damage times... It really is just an overpowered SRM. And we would be going from 10 to 6. Well, that's unfortunate. 3 days, we will have this mech back, and it will be powerful. More deadly than ever. Which is really good. So we actually found a way to upgrade the crab into something useful. So we'll put the crab in top, then Sentinel, then the Jenner. Enforcer in 8 days. And Sunfish is unavailable for the next 3. And we gotta wait for all of our mechs because we don't really have much in the way of backup and we don't have the time to build other mechs. Alright, just a quick check in the mech bay. Make sure everybody's actually fully repaired and ready to rock. And aside from the Commando 2D, they are. Which... Interesting. It's invisible now. Alright, so that's actually going to do it for today's stream. I'm really happy that you all joined me on this one. This was a lot of fun. We've got Sledge's hammers back from the brink where they were at the start of the episode. We're back up to almost 1 million. We're up to 5 mechs. Granted, 2 of those are commandos, so there's that going for us. We accomplished a couple of 3 mech lance missions, and then now we're up to 4. We've proven the Sentinel. I did not think the Sentinel was going to do as well as it did, but Josh's Sentinel worked out really well. So, glad you could all join. I'm going to quickly throw up the Discord link one more time. If you want to join it, have fun. I'm not there super often, but I try to check in at least once a day to say hi and chat a little bit. If you want to join it, have fun. Just read the rules and make sure you follow them. We want to keep it nice and polite because we're all nice and polite people. After all, we're playing tabletop games from the 1980s. Anyway, I've been Tirek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. Before I receive notifications every time I release one of these videos, press the little bell icon. I do Starfleet Command, which I highly suggest you check out on Wednesdays at 5, and also release regular episodes of it on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And we do BattleTech, which is this, with Starburst Sardaukar on Saturdays at 5 for our live stream for Sledge's Hammers. But Starburst Sardaukar is Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you enjoyed this at all, check out the rest of the channel. Maybe you'll enjoy that as well. And I will see you all in the next episode.